You're watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com. The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Hello, and we're live.
Oh, I gotta switch cameras.
We're live here at. I haven't got any other things, but we're live here at with CBGtv at the Enercare building in Toronto at the CannExpo, first annual event. Well, hopefully annual event, anyways.
Yeah.
The first one. You can see in the background behind us. You can see some booth action going on there.
Well, I think we should go check it out. We've
But,
got about a half an hour before the awards ceremony.
But Green Irene, we took a nice tour to get here today. Even our producer Al hasn't heard this story yet. But hey, buddy, we didn't get off at the right stop.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
We had an extra ride getting down here. But no, it's good. This building itself, the Intercare building, it is on the exhibition grounds. Basically downtown Toronto,
Yeah.
And it's a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what that means when it comes to driving and traffic? No,
Not
not gonna happen. No, we come down by GO train all the way from Oshawa, and basically got almost let off at the door.
Practically, we walked maybe a
What-
block at best.
Yeah, correct. There wasn't enough time to smoke a whole joint.
No.
There you are, Al.
There I am.
There you is. He says there you is.
Okay, yes.
I'm here. I am here. Yes, I'm watching.
Al can't hear you because I'm the one with the earbuds.
What happened to the double earbud thing?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I went with the earbuds. So if everybody sees me picking, I'm pushing them back in and.
Yeah. Well, it'll work. You'll be able to hear things,
Oh yeah, it's picking up good.
It's not like you can hear some music going on, but
Yep.
it's not like it's it's not like it's overpowering,
No,
right?
exactly.
Well,
It's more of a background music.
That's
since
right.
I'm
You can
not
actually
using
talk.
my mics anymore.
Remember that, Al, when we went to the Kind Winter Fair?
Yeah.
It was it was so loud. I couldn't even talk to the people beside us. I just gave them the mic.
That's frustrated, though,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
I like to at least hear myself think.
Mm.
And now
That's
you've
awesome.
got the right mic to do it. You both got the same mics. I gave Irene my iRig since I'm way up here in the boonies watching the Northern Lights and shit. And so
Yes. Well, I am very envious of your ability to watch the Northern Lights. However, I thank you very, very kindly for the mic. I'm glad to hear that it's picking up more clearly. That's
Good to hear that.
the mic
Yeah.
you
Good to
had
hear that.
was too
So,
good.
Instead of getting into doing some interviewing, because I have to go sign in and get ready to go up on the stage. Maybe just go for a tour around. Just give walk around and give people an overview of things.
Yeah. How's that
Okay.
sound, guys?
And then afterwards we'll get together, and I'll hook up my stuff, and we'll do hey Rich.
There you
We'll
go.
do a
Sure.
interview tour. Correct.
Interview tour.
Have you
All
on
right.
this?
So Al's off. I'm going to, yes, absolutely. So rather than doing interviews, as Al said, we're just going to walk around. So I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm pretty sure that I can, right?
Yes, you can.
All right. I just got to figure out how.
I think you just double tap the screen. It should turn.
Nope, not on this
No.
camera.
Wrong camera.
Okay, well, it's not working, so I'm just going to turn you guys around like this, and Al, you can yell at me if I've got to lift up or lift down. How's that?
You're fine there.
Okay, good, because that's a nice,
a
comfortable.
little blurry, but
Well, I'm walking a little bit fast, maybe.
you'll have to go down just a little bit. Just point it where you think you're looking.
Okay. just to give you an idea of the beautiful setup, there's a lot of vendors here today. And sorry, Al just came looking. There he goes. And there goes Al. Yeah, so everybody's here today. There's a lot of people here today, some really great speakers up on the stage. As you caught a little bit earlier, Al, right?
Yep.
The ladies were out there, the women of cannabis. And yeah, as you can see, there's all kinds of people here. We're just going to keep going through.
And it's just getting started, right? What time did it start?
Correct. I believe the doors opened at 11 or 11:30. As Al told you, we got a little bit lost. We went a couple of stops past our stop. Had to jump the tracks. Didn't really jump the tracks. Had to get off one train onto another and back again. So that was a lot of fun.
Fun in the city.
Yeah. But then we got here and we were let off right at the station, which is really good. So if anybody out there is wondering whether or not it's very far, it's not. The walk is quick and easy. There's the stage. Can you see that okay?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Excellent. And all of the nominees for the awards are lining up and getting signed in and letting the event makers. What's
Yes.
the word I'm looking for?
Organizers.
Thank you. Letting them know they're here. So, yeah. So this started, I guess, about 11:30. Al and I got here somewhere between 11:30 and noon. Just enough time to say some hellos to some friends that we don't get to see all that often because we're all from different parts of the world. And there we go.
Awesome.
Very cool. The nominees are coming out.
Now, I'm trying to orient myself because I know that building where you guys are.
Okay. Well, we are in Building C of the Enercare.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, the bigger building. Okay.
Yes.
In the newer building. The
Nice.
last one that I went to down there was at the old crap, what's it called? It's beside the stadium. I can't remember the name of the
You're
place.
asking the wrong person. Yeah. I am not a Torontonian. I'm not a Toronto girl. I'm not from here at all.
Mm-hmm.
I worked. Yeah. And many of my friends are, and you'd think I'd know the place just from listening to some of their stories, but I am geographically challenged. So as you can see, there's a lot going on here, a lot of beautiful booths set up.
Yeah, and we're going to explore a lot more after the awards.
Absolutely. We're going to have a few interviews with a few of the different booth people running their booths.
I see the Shadowriser people over there.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, Weed Thing. There's there's just I'm sure you'd recognize. Oh, see, there's all kinds of people here you could recognize.
I had to check in. Yeah, that was it. Sorry, Al. I don't know if you were talking or not. If I butted in on you there.
It was very rude, Al.
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Yeah, just had to check in.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to turn around.
Yeah, show her how to turn the cameras.
It's complicated. Okay. It's a pain in the butt, right?
Oh, you have to go into the settings. I forgot. Yeah, because you're on the phone thingy.
So, everybody watches us do this, okay? So there are this one.
This is there you go.
Yeah.
Close it off. So what I do is try to leave it this way as much as possible.
Right.
All right. Doing radio in the past, we're used to not seeing the person speak. So instead of pointing that at the floor, because people are watching that, like right now, you have to hold that up.
and you do have to keep it on
All
the sides.
right. So there you go. There.
Okay.
On the what? Sorry.
So you get the full camera. You have to make sure that you don't turn the phone. Yeah. This is Irene's second time doing this. So, we're helping her and by the middle of the
That's not
summer,
an elbow
she'll
strap.
be an old hat.
Yeah, I'm going through the bag. I was looking for my bottle of water. What's
Is
that?
Jackie and Andrew.
You're pointing at the ground again.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? We're just going through before the awards, but I'd love to come back and talk to you if you have some time.
Right here.
Awesome. Well, I thought I saw I did see your husband. I always see him first, and then it's like, okay, where is she?
I'm here all the time.
Excellent. We'll come by and
All
see
right.
you a little bit later. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Yeah, so we'll just,
Can you walk down this aisle?
okay. Do you, what, yeah. Okay, you're going to get a few pictures, and we're going to come back. So if there's anything you see as we're walking through, guys, let Al know in the comments section so that we can come back here and ask the questions that you have.
Is that Val over there?
That is Val talking with some people again. Doing
Do
some
me a
networking.
favor and just go over and whisper in her ear. I said hi.
Val is Val. Between Val.
That's who Al and I are talking about.
Yeah.
I lost all my headphones.
Al's lost. Would you like to trade? I can give you the other set of headphones.
Oh no, we don't have a. We had a splitter.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, look at this. Double XL box. Wonder what that is. Canister, 4-piece grinder, 3-piece grinder, pocket.
Obviously grinders.
Hi, how are you? I'm doing wonderful.
Right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I saw you at Karma Cup.
That's right. I knew we had met
Yes,
before.
yes.
So we're here today,
Nice.
and we're going to be doing some interviews again later today. Al's going to be he's been nominated. Case Video has been nominated. So, yes. I
I think I met. Wow, there was so much going on at Karma Cup. when we
there
met.
was
Yeah.
right. Very very busy time. So this is exciting. What do you think so far?
I like it. I like it. I'm competing today. I'm in the baking competition.
Oh, wonderful! You know what? I can't wait to get over there. I got to see this. I'm going to
Yeah,
be there.
5 o'clock today.
5 o'clock. Oh, we're meeting at 5.
Yeah, no, it's 5 o'clock today. So, and the nice thing about it is that it doesn't have to be like shelf stable. So
That's right.
mine's in the fridge right now. I made opera cake.
Oh,
But it's called Smooth Operator. So anyway, but so I made mini opera cakes, and the infusion is in the espresso coffee syrup.
oh, very nice. Very nice. If there's an extra one, I'll sneak around the back for it. All right, nice to see you too. Take care. It's very cool stuff. We'll hopefully get a chance to interview her a little bit later. She is competing today in the cooking competition that starts at
Oh, is
5.
she?
Yes. Yes. Okay, look at some of this great stuff here. I love these boxes. I was, as you all know, I have family who builds these stash cases, but these are gorgeous as well. I enjoy seeing good workmanship. Very, very nice design. Very nice setup. We are going to have to come back and definitely do an interview here. We'll be back. Well, look at that. And I'm tripping over this cord. So if all of a sudden you hear an you know what happened, Al?
Did you fall?
Well, I may. If you saw the cords that I'm attached to at the moment.
I never thought I'd go to a cannabis event and see the OCS here. Like see a government entity in here and being involved.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is part of the blending, right? And we'll be back hopefully for an interview. And be able to have a chance to talk to them and say,
Yeah.
hey, you know, how do you guys feel about this? Like this, did you ever think you'd see the day? Right? So some cool lighting systems. We can ask some questions there. If anybody wants to ask questions, make sure you ask them in the comments section, and Al will relay them to me because I won't be watching my phone.
There have been a couple of hellos.
Oh, cool. Hello, hello.
Hello.
And any questions to date yet?
No.
Okay.
No. Just I'm coming Sunday from Jessica.
Oh, very cool, Jessica. I'm glad you're going to be able to make it. I think you will really enjoy what's going on here. I just put walk straight into
The
Al.
lemon squeeze.
Yeah, like I said, she's new. She'll get used to it. Al used to do it with a phone,
Press the
2
button.
headsets, and a microphone.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's terrible. This as it is, I'm tripping over myself.
I've actually choked Mary Jane before.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
I forgot she was behind me
He's
and I
saying that if
zigged when
all
I
the
should have
extra
zagged.
corky's actually choked Mary Jane, I should.
Yeah.
That's awful. Yeah, but it's so easy. Oh, they're cool, eh? Yeah, look at those
I miss being able to
e-blips.
ride a bike.
Hmm?
I miss
Skate
being able to
schedule.
ride a
We'll
bike.
go on the skate schedule.
Oh, here's the schedule. This is what's going on.
Can you go closer?
Not yet.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
there we go.
There, Al's getting right in there. I feel like I've got him on a leash. I'm not sure which one of us is on the leash, but I feel like one of us might be.
Yeah. There you go. You see the schedule.
You catch all that, Al?
Yep.
Awesome. He's got it all. Good
All
stuff.
right. We're switching spots. I've got the mic now, but Irene's got the earbuds, so I can't hear Al.
Not saying anything.
Everybody around. Sorry, that was a bad picture. Just flipped everybody around. Sorry, guys. Hey.
You've just been flipped off here on CBGtv.
Yes. And we're live. And here's KGL, Kelly's Green Lounge setup. How gorgeous and comfy is that? Come in and have a sit down, take a break. If you are here for the competition, definitely sign up, put your name on the list, let everybody know that you're here. We will definitely be talking to these guys over here at the Canadian Cannabis Tourism Alliance. I'm looking forward to doing an interview with them. I already myself personally have a few questions. So I bet you guys could have some good questions out there too as to what we could ask.
Shall we go down past the area?
And let everybody know what's here and there? Yeah. Oh, I know what you're getting at. Antagonistic. Antagonistic. Sorry.
I'm just trying to put you in the picture.
What's that?
Having you in the picture.
Yeah. And so here at the event, we have beer and wine and cocktails. Hello, how are you? For the CannExpo, it is. Yes, yeah. Setting up? Yeah, it's my first event like this. Have you had many sales or
You have to hold the mic closer to her.
much? About 3. Yeah. Okay. Early, so we're hoping, we're going to get busier, but we're just opening right now. What are you guys? Where are you from? Pace Radio Network and CBGtv. Yes. Said hello, everyone. We'll be back interviewing a little bit later. We're just kind of walking around right now, saying hello. Thanks, Al. Al delivers the card. Yay! Hey, we can get this down pat,
Irene,
Yes.
you can't hand talk. Okay?
I can't what?
You can't hand talk with the mic in your hand. You're moving the mic all over the place. Your hand talk. It's an Italian thing, I know.
All right, I'm so sorry. Okay, I got this. I gotta quit talking with my hands. Hey guys, it is just my second time doing a live event like this. So I'm learning. You guys are good teachers. So we will be back to talk to this lady over here at Craft Smoothies because we had one of those and oh, yum, 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 yum. Here is the menu. Look at that. So I had the Alive a little bit earlier and you know what? It really was a good pick me up because after riding the train, it was, you know how you get that dragged out feeling? No? Maybe? Anybody?
What? Sorry, I'm on the other computer too.
You just wanted to hear me sing. We just lost half our viewership because I sang. Look at these yummy, 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 yummy goodies.
I'm trying
Al
to.
is
I'm
zoning in on the cupcakes and the cookies, all
trying to
the baked
figure out
goods.
why our feed is from Kelly, not from us.
Oh, I'm not sure. That might be something in the settings. Oh, and look at all these yummies. Look at this over here. Full menu here, Al. Very good. So if you get the munchies while you're down here, or you're worried about making lunch or dinner, there's going to be something here that you can definitely nibble on or have almost a full meal.
Yum.
There's coffee. There's smoothies. There's tea. There's all kinds of fun things for you and me to see.
I find it interesting that we started with the alcohol, we ended with coffee. Two substances that have an addiction issue. And
Very serious
don't have
addiction.
buds here.
Yeah, and yet there's no buds here, guys. So CannExpo, we've got beer.
There's nothing that the expo can do about it. This is good for their customers and people who come in, but it's just the regulations is the problem.
It's unfair regulations.
Yeah.
And, yeah, because they can't call cannabis anything different than they call alcohol, which is a controlled substance. I'm definitely going to have to come and check this booth out a little bit later because, I'm always up to doing something. Look at those for making your gummies, some nice silicone molds for making your gummies and your candies so that you can medicate them out exactly at your dosage. There's some yummies down there. Very cool. Very cool. That looks like yummy popcorn. Very cool. And a couple more. Some organic cannabis clothing. I believe we've checked these guys out at the Indigenous Cannabis Cup last year, right? Hi, you guys were at ICC last year? Yes. Okay, I remember. Yes. You guys have awesome clothing. And that's what I remember. See the canoe? That's right. I did. Check this canoe out, guys. You know how your joints are always canoeing? Well, here's a canoe, but the cool thing is it's a pipe. Now, if and you put your joint in there, the ash is going to fall in there, and you just smoke from this end. So your lips don't get hot. It's cute. It's novel, but it's sweet. Now, my other brother, that's what he got last year for his birthday, and he loves it. Thank you. Okay. And of course, our friends, there they are.
Irene, ask Al to pick up his phone.
Al, can you pick up your phone? Al, can you pick up your phone? Can you pick up your phone? Do you have your phone?
Yeah, it's in my phone.
Al wants you to pick your phone up.
Al wants what?
You to pick up your phone.
Hello, Matthew.
He says, hello, Matthew. Al Rapp says, hello, Matthew.
What's up, buddy?
I'm good.
How you doing?
It's good.
He's something.
I'm something, and I'm doing stuff.
And he's doing stuff.
He's doing stuff. Good.
We'll be back after the award ceremony, and we'll do a nice interview. Get that done. I meant to catch Val a couple of times, but every time we come down, you guys, it's full activity, right? Yeah. Which is good. Good. It's got great product. That's why, right? Right? You work hard at producing what works for the people, what they want,
Yeah.
and you provide it to them. What more could you ask for? Thank you. Really, thank you. I love my Shatterizer. And I know Al's always got his on our show.
Always. In my pocket.
Oh, no problem. Well, you guys circle back when I guess you're gonna go see the awards now. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, we're gonna go check out the awards actually. We're waiting for somebody to come stay here at the booth so we can zip away and go see. Yeah.
I'll be over there recording. I know we're looking forward to it. It's this is their first annual. This is their first, yes. Right? And they are looking at doing it annually
I
on a
believe
regular
so, yeah.
basis. Very cool. Very cool. It's great turnout for a very first event.
Yeah,
Um,
it's been steady. It's had a lot of wonderful people stopping by and asking great questions.
excellent.
We always love interacting with our Shatterizer family or members to be.
That's right. Or members to be, right? Right? There's only 1 degree of separation, and that's us having a conversation.
Exactly.
Excellent. Excellent. So we will be back then
For
in,
sure.
in a little bit, or right after the awards. We'll be circling around and doing some interviews. And we're airing live today on CBGtv.
Great.
Yes. Okay. All right. So how was that for a bit of a quick tour, Al?
That was good.
Yes. And
That
one
was
of my favorite places, Ye Olde Fudge Pot. Now, every time I'm in Niagara, I've got to get their fudge. And as a kid, I was always down on the hill getting the fudge. Look at that fudge.
fudge. Yummy fudge. But that's
Sorry,
not
Al.
medicated. It's not medicated though.
No, actually, I haven't noticed anything medicated here.
I
There's
don't
definitely
think
no
you're
bud
gonna
on
see
sale.
any cannabis there at all.
No, I haven't either.
No.
So I mean that's kind of sad because I'd hate to see cannabis events go by that way. I really do, and I think many cannabis consumers genuinely enjoy the cannabis flair of going to the event and trying all these different strains. I know for me, it's like Christmas. You know, I that's my grown-up Christmas.
I feel
So,
that way with the Karma Cup.
yes, that's what I'm referring to. Yes, and so I would hate to see us go by way of not have. I'd hate to see us go this way where there's none. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but we don't want just this, right? I would like to come to these events and find product and find. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel so alone out here.
Sorry, Irene. Trying to figure out what's going on as well.
Okay. I feel lost and alone. Oh, look, Axia, Discover Natural Cannabis Wellness has CBD, CBN, and CBG products. This is interesting. So this is some of the craft cannabis flower, and they turn it into products, and it is available through the OCSA as well as through their own website, Axia. That's one of the companies that we're going to be visiting. Another company that we're going to be visiting is, of course, okay, there's a lot of them. I'm just trying to pick the names and I'm trying to read signals. Native Seed Company definitely will be over to have a visit. Spark Your Bark will be over there visiting.
Round of applause for DJ Skinnaman.
Excellent. And now the awards are about to begin. So let's go up.
Oh my
Al,
goodness,
if you
the
will.
moment stopped.
We might.
For
Yeah.
Excellent.
Cannabis community and influencer awards will begin in 5 minutes.
Excellent. Excellent.
Is that you have
Excellent.
5 minutes to get to your seats if you're part of it, and so we can call your name on stage. Right now, for another 5-minute fun fact about cannabis, Stacey Book.
Hey,
Excellent.
the crowd. Nice to see everybody again. I am a certified medical cannabis educator. Incredibly grateful that this expo is really promoting cannabis education. We are in this industry. We know a lot, but there's still a lot of people out there that don't know what they don't know. So my fun fact for you now is let's go back to the basics of CBD. This cannabinoid needs its time again on this stage. It's a reminder of the many, many benefits of this cannabinoid as well as some others in that cannabis matrix right alongside THC. Personally, as an experienced cannabis consumer, as many of us are, I've had some time to get to know my endocannabinoid system, and I know that my mind prefers CBD mixed in the bag. I've got a low tolerance to THC, and I find that
You shut your mouth off.
CBD in your products? Love that. Let's recap some of the many benefits that CBD has so that you can continue to make informed choices about getting the most from your cannabis overall. Remember that there's a synergistic effect with THC. THC is helping the CBD work better, and the CBD is helping the THC get more from your therapeutic effects by improving both and other cannabinoids as well. When CBD is present and THC is present, again, they're
I got
connecting
earbuds
to the
in my bag.
receptors in our system,
Yeah,
and
but you
they're
don't-
really working even better than they do on their own. They can help when working together to decrease pain, fight inflammation, and interact with the neurotransmitters in our brain. They're doing that, and specifically CBD does this really well to create balance, or what I like to scientifically call homeostasis. This is the body's desired position to be in balance, to feel blissful, so that it can work at its best. CBD might be best known for its ability to help with mental health. There are other drugs that do this, but they have a lot of side effects and can lead to dependency. But CBD is safe and it is helpful. It's helped people with anxiety symptoms, insomnia, PTSD, depression, and you know what? There was even a study on how it helps with public speaking. Amazing. Research also shows that CBD is really great for neuroprotective effects. So that means it's literally protecting our nerve cells from damage, degeneration, or impairment of function, which means conditions and people who suffer from things like epilepsy, multiple sclerosis, muscle spasms, like Parkinson's, and even Alzheimer's may find some relief by including CBD in their daily routine. Not sure if any of you have experienced any stress over the past few years. I certainly have. CBD can help to decrease stress by decreasing our blood pressure, which prevents heart and stroke. When we have less stress, we sleep better. We're promoting our endocannabinoids homeostasis, which means we're blissful and we're allowing our own bliss molecules to function at their best. There are so many positive effects to CBD, so I highly recommend looking for a product with a little bit of CBD to help boost your own systems. Not only will it work with your endocannabinoid system, but it'll work with many other systems in your body. It might take a bit of time, so give it some patience. Some people find it takes about 3 months to find that, yes, that CBD is working for me. When we get CBD from hemp, it is the same chemical compound from cannabis. So CBD is CBD. You won't get stoned, but it will impact your body, mind, and spirit in a very positive way. I always like to promote purchasing products that are whole plant cannabis because they have a wider therapeutic window than isolates, and they're safe at high doses. People take 20 to 200 milligrams of CBD daily and sometimes multiple times through the day in order to achieve health and wellness. I like to set an alarm on my phone to remind me to take CBD through the day. I supplement my endocannabinoid system by consuming it orally, topically, every day, and I recommend that you try it if you have not already. Up next, we have the Cannabis Community Influencer Awards, and I'd like to introduce the Disciplined Stoners to the stage.
Yep. When I say weed, y'all say it's tight. Weed.
It's tight.
Weed.
It's tight.
Okay, just let them do it. I want to hear if they can compete with us, okay? When I say weed, y'all say it's tight. Weed. Weed. They're here. And you know why I was late? Because I was smoking weed, because weed is tight.
Weed is really the exact opposite of tight, though, 11. Weed is relaxed, loose. That's the word.
You're right. Okay, so when I say weed, y'all are going to say it's loose. Good call. Weed. Weed. Okay, I don't need to single anyone out, but Madam Isabel, why are you not doing the call and response thing with me? Did you not like the thing we were doing for call and responses? So y'all meet us, we meet you. Anyway, we're Disciplined Stoners. I'm 11. Yes. Sorry.
My name is Winnie. I thought we were going to do it like a
We'll
podcast.
do it like the intro of the podcast. Right. And welcome back to another episode of Disciplined Stoners. I'm your host, 11.
My name is Winnie.
And we are the Gateway Drug to Mindfulness. And today,
We are here at CannExpo, baby. This is so exciting to see the community come together. I mean, I just look at you. I've been looking at your eyeballs, and I'm like,
I've been looking at your bodies.
I see love.
We've been looking at a variation of different parts of your beings throughout. And it's so cool that all these beautiful, intelligent, respectable, brilliant, sexy human beings are together for that thing that got you in trouble as a teenager, for that thing that your dad hid from you in the bathroom, from that thing that you were told is on the same list as heroin. Ha 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 ha. This beautiful healing plant. The reason why me and Winnie started making the podcast is because we were having these profound conversations with people with backgrounds specifically in cannabis. And whereas our conversation obviously just led to mindfulness, for the gateway drug to mindfulness, it was always so rooted in the breakthrough fundamentals of the perspective shift that happens when you embrace the plant. And I don't know if it has something to do with the regulation of the messenger cells, we get into a little flow state in our own body from our brain, or if it has to do with just shutting the fuck up and listening. But everything in between, we've managed to uncover with CEOs of companies of some of the flower that you're smoking, and we talked to bud tenders, we talked to everyone in between, and it's really rewarding. And we want to thank you guys because we fucking love you, and it's the coolest community to be part of. So give yourselves a round of applause. And I'm going to stop being the white man and let my lovely wife talk.
I came up with a couple of things that I really like to do. Hi, I'm wondering if you agree. Bathing in the ocean.
Oh,
Nice, right? When you're high? Oh, good. Okay, talking to kids. Someone knows it. Okay, eating.
yes.
Eating.
Oh, my God.
I only eat sweet treats high now, exclusively high. It's such a better experience. Those were the three that I had.
Those are good.
Yeah, bathing in the ocean was really the.
I have a list as well. Everything. Who here feels like everything is better on weed? Right? I mean, like, it's not legal to say it. So in driving is better. You shouldn't say that. Don't do that. But seriously, you ever drive Tahoe is awesome.
Okay, we're at
Yeah, you're safer. So I don't know. I'm the wild card when he
he
balances
was
it out.
late to the stage.
Because I was smoking weed. I drove here. Sick. Good.
So we're really excited to be here. If you see us around, please come talk to us today. Let's share a whole lot of love together. Let's dream big for this industry. Our legacy brothers and sisters brought us to this point, and now it's really our responsibility to keep dreaming big and looking upwards and outwards for how successful this industry can be. So talk to one another, let's network, let's make it bigger, and let's have a great time in this award ceremony.
Facts. No, I was just about to geek out on weed. I don't know where we are for time, but the same level of attention and focus and finite organization that spirits have gotten, we invite the same level of connoisseurism into the cannabis plant. That's so fascinating that the depth of it has no limits. Like the consumption lounges, I just geek out, but you get us back on track. I was just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You specifically know what I'm saying.
One more thing before we thank our sponsors. There were over 10,000 votes that came in for these awards that we're giving out today. I mean, there were hundreds of nominations. There are so many. All of you that I'm looking at right now are contributing to this industry and this community in ways that we just wouldn't be here without you. So today is really about all of the people who have been contributing for so long, maybe go unnoticed sometimes. So with that being said, we would love to thank our sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Miscue. Let's play the commercial.
Yeah, these guys over here. Isn't that cool? These are breakthrough things happening in the industry. Able to. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this TV screen over here. I'll just do some yoga poses next to this TV screen. Did you want to do some yoga poses?
Oh, yoga's an activity high? Have you ever done yoga high?
Yoga's great.
Oh, baby.
Why aren't we doing physical activity in dispensaries,
No
right?
video. All right, Miscue is our beautiful sponsor. Thank you so much, Miss. Give a round of applause for Miss Stu. Thank you, thank you.
Is there a video? There goes an award.
It's okay. It's all right. We'll figure it out. This brings me over to this beautiful section here. These
Winnie, what is going on in that section there?
individual awards were handcrafted by Evolution Glass, and this woman next to me picking up the pieces made them especially for this. So be careful.
Look how beautiful.
And I would love, she hand blown, I'm not
Bless
sure
her
if that's how you
hands.
say it, all of these awards.
Beautiful.
Okay, for you, don't touch it.
I just wanted to get
I don't know
up
how that
close.
happened.
Up close. There you go. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you so much for this wonderful art.
So
Hope
please
that
give a big round of applause to the creator of these pieces, Cass Bozak.
What a fun thing. We're all here because of weed. Art.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. So that was, as you see, glass can be kind of unpredictable at times. Vibrations and things, it looks like, can actually make glass do crazy things. So I don't know if anybody was actually sitting there and watching, but the vibrations from the bench actually caused one of the trophies to explode in, like, you'll see it. It'll be on your feedback. So I will make this one again, no problem at all. I apologize to this winner, but that will happen. Just a little bit about me. So thank you so very much for this opportunity. This was a feat for me. I've been melting glass for 3 years now. Coming into this medium, I used to work for the Ministry of Health. I'm a mom of 3. I have 3 teenagers. And when COVID happened, I lost my job. The Ministry of Health deemed my job redundant, so 722 of us were just let go when we went into work one day. And I didn't really know what I was going to do. So I was thankful that I had met a partner. His name is Ika Glass, and he actually showed me this amazing world of borosilicate lamp working. So I'm extremely fortunate to do the job that I do, be able to work and craft beautifully handcrafted art. So what I've created for you guys today is a collection that I'm calling Soaring Higher. As I grew up, my dad was a wood decoy carver. He was a firefighter. He had multiple things, but wood was his medium. When I found glass, I was fascinated with wood grain and making wood grain and just like the whole aspect of it. So birds are very near and dear to my heart. I'm a poultry farmer. I raise chickens and ducks, along with cannabis and a lot of other things. I really don't actually stop in my day, but so the birds came to be kind of through evolution of things. Through my dad, through this craft, through being a farmer, through being an evolutionary forensic anthropologist, lots of things. So each one of these was handcrafted specifically for the people and the category itself. My partner, NCCL Glass, Nat, actually hand spun all of the feet and sandblasted them all for us, and then I actually hand sculpted all of the solid figures on top. Each one is unique. They're all one piece, one of a kind. So thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Cass. Cass will be handing out these pieces to the winners today. So a couple reminders before we get started on these awards.
Oh, hold on one second. When I say weed, y'all say it's tight. Weed. Weed. I'm here to like the weed.
When we call your name, we love it so much if you came up here and stood on stage and we just want to acknowledge you.
So
That's why we want you to come up.
This is an alumni party. Okay, we're all part of class of. And later we will be older and we will be like, yo, remember that time when we all got together on stage? We took that picture. It's like, remember? Yep. We're all like Pokemon. Sorry, back to you. Come take a picture.
And our winners will have a moment to say something. So you'll come over to this podium here. You'll just have a minute and I will be counting down. So at that 60-second mark, you're going to get music out of it, which, you know, is what all of the big award shows do. So we're following suit. So those are the two reminders. We'll be here on stage if you feel nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. We love you, and everyone here is here to support you. So please be as as you as possible.
And speaking of support, we wanted to give a shout out to our stage sponsors, Miss Siku, their Nova Scotian brand, making premium cannabis products, and they got this little heater, this little 0.5 situation. I can't wait to try. Guys, sativa indica hybrid. So shout out, these guys over here. Sorry, back to you, Wayne.
All right, let's get it started. You ready to get it started? Award time?
No. That means no. That means no. That sure wasn't enough. So we'll just call it off and we'll go home. She said, "Are you ready to get it started?" Thank you. The other one made me too insecure. I don't have enough maturity for that. So I'm gonna need a lot of that, like real really like a 4-year-old, like that level of shallow validation. That's what I'll require. So thank you so much. Don't be too much longer.
The first category of the CannExpo Awards is Most Inclusive and Diverse Advocate. And the nominees are
Andrea Smith, Andrea Smith. I will mispronounce every one of these, guaranteed, just for fun. I know I will. Anisha Reindorf. Oh, such a cool dress. Blunts and Beans. And Kit Murphy. Yeah. This is so cool.
This is sealed and everything. Like, we don't know. I'm opening it right now, real time.
Okay, now is when I do the drum roll. And you don't have to, but if you want to dance while you're up here, you can. Or catch a little 1-2. I'm just saying, if you feel it, if the spirit hits you, go for it. Win.
One more round of applause for all our nominees on stage.
It's really about everyone.
And the winner is Anisha Reindorf. Thank you so much. You can exit the stage.
Well, thank you everyone for voting. I wasn't prepared. My mom told me last night I need to work on my 90-second speech, and I didn't. So I'm gonna just say what Snoop Dogg said is, I want to thank me. And all of you guys should thank yourselves, big up yourselves, because we wouldn't be here without the cannabis community.
Can I read your address before you go? It's dress. So did you make this? She got her friend to make it, but it's still in-house. It's still an in-house garment. Cannabis is female. Support Blacks in cannabis. Protect sober cannabis. Save the canna plant. Bring back real farmers. Expunge cannabis convictions. I think we all, yeah. Acknowledge cannabis reconciliation. Weed is therapy. And then talk about this letter here. The
E4150 is a bill being passed right now for Indigenous sovereign cannabis farmers, as well as travel and tourism in cannabis. So guys, sign up for the bill. We need travel and tourism in cannabis. Let's continue spreading the word and protect all of our farmers.
And if you forget where it is, it's just right there. Okay, so when we see her, you can just look right there. No questions asked, right there. Hands together. Thank you so much. This is cool. It feels like we're here for the right reasons.
Our next category is most influential on social media.
Now this is what parts of social media. This is IG. Who here is on Instagram?
Social media.
Just the one
We're
person
all-
on Instagram. Who here is on Instagram?
If you
Just make sure you just pull out your phones real quick. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No? Okay, let's go. Pull out your phones. Disciplined stoners.
pull out your phones and follow these next influencers for sure. If you hear your name being called, please come up to the stage. The first nominee is Bubbles.
Yes! I love this space. Every time we see this lovely human at an event, it's just like, you know, it's going to be a good time. Leafy things pulls up. You're like, I hope that sweetheart is there. Who else we got, Win?
The second person to be nominated here is Don Cron.
Yes. We're yet to hang out, but we will, and I'm excited too. Wait, who else do we got? If you had to call someone else.
We got Jessica Hope.
Jessica Hope!
Yeah. Come on up.
Let's go. Yeah, what's up, buddy? What's up, Don? What's up, Bubbles?
Sharon Baker.
Hey!
Yeah. Tricks and treasures.
I love treasures and tricks. Is that it?
Yep, we got one more person coming up on stage right now.
I want to try something just right now, real quick. 10 seconds, okay? I want everybody to own with me. Okay, I do this in my live shows. I'm 11. I'm a world record setting hip hop artist. I did 365 songs, 365 days with music videos, and I have a live improv show. And I get everyone to own, and it unanimously connects the vibrations. So just where you are, Little tough the first one. Breathe in through your nose, and on your breathe out right here in your chest.
It's understandable if it makes you uncomfortable.
Try. Don't worry. Don't look around. Just right here, right with me. Right here, my eyes, right here, right with your mouth. You'll feel it. Breathe in. I want more. Feels good in your chest, doesn't it? Loosens things up. One more, and then we'll get on to this. Hey, breathe in. Feels good, looks good. Back to
Let's
you
give a
guys.
round of applause to all our nominees for the most influential on social media.
Looking good back here too, guys.
And the winner is Jessica Hope. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Love you guys. If you want to say a couple words, you can. You got the podium right there.
Hi.
Yes,
Thank you so much. I honestly wasn't expecting this or had anything prepared. I am currently very medicated on an edible. So, it's finally hitting, and I'm like, whoa, dude. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody. You're all groovy humans. It's such a pleasure to be here. I flew in this morning from New Brunswick. So, New Brunswick! Woo! Anyways, thank you so much. You're all awesome. Have a groovy day, guys.
Thank you, Jessica.
Weed. It's time. Weed.
Yeah, man, it is.
Wait,
All right, everyone, we're not going to skip a beat. Our next category is Best Cannabis Educator. Here we go. We got Alexis Burnett.
I love the educational sample things you see on people's stories, like this educational purposes. My man Matt for Sheesh over there, he's giving me so many sheeshes. He's like, you're very educated. I'm the most educated on sheeshes. If you want to know anything about him, I'm super educated. I've dripped many times.
We got Andrea Mayhard. Yes. Canna Queen Jolie.
Who's quick with the content too, by the way. She already took a picture with us. It's already on a reel. She's real with the reels.
Education.
Bunch of sweethearts out here. Remember to breathe when you're in these situations. If you get tense, I know it's exciting. I'm excited.
And lastly, Joe. That's you.
Hey!
It's not him. We have a stand-in for Joe this
I am
afternoon.
Joe Gold after all.
Give it up for all our nominees for educating us, everybody. We all know how important that is. That's the basis of what we're doing here. And
Everyone's waiting when no pressure.
should we try and see if you can do a drum roll?
Oh yeah, with
Can
your
the
feet,
audience
everybody.
drum
When this
roll?
happens in this moment, it's just be like this.
No, not on the stage. Not on the stage.
Yeah, not you guys. I know. Sorry.
We've already lost
Primarily just you guys. But it's
one.
our
Our winner
information.
is Education. Congratulations. You're more than welcome to speech it over here.
Speech it up over there. Congratulations. Ben.
Your other nominees.
On behalf of Education, I accept the award and we will continue the fight to spread the facts about cannabis. I'd also like to mention that our members also include Alexis Burnett and Andrea Mahart, and we are so proud of all of the education and growth we've accomplished in the past 3 years. This award means more than you can imagine.
And it's just a super cool one of a piece item. You love birds?
I love birds too.
Fly, fly, my lovely birds. Congratulations, everyone. Another round of applause for these beautiful peeps. I was gonna clean my room, but then I got.
All right, everyone, we're going to keep this train moving. Our next category is Best Cannabis Related Podcast.
Well, obviously, everyone was like, Discipline Stoners, but we were like, no. We're all hosting it, so we're going to give it to someone else.
Holy. He's going to make me have a panic attack on this stage.
I'm talking shit. I'm not here to not talk shit. Holler at your boy. I will love it.
Our first nominee is Blackpool. Come on up.
Yeah. My man with the Mendo shirt, the black drip.
Our second nominee is the Hi Ladies Podcast.
Yo, so this is one of these real moments right here where we've been following each other for time, and we love each other, and then you've never actually connected with your human flesh. How many people are having those experiences like this? Isn't that fun? That's what I mean. It's the class. It's like the alumni. It's like, you remember? We all knew each other. Remember? Yes. No. Those are the dance moves I'm talking
Our next nominee is Kim Cooper. Come on up. Yeah. Bring the crew. Let's get wild.
Posse up. Come with your peoples. Come with your peoples. You feel me? You get
Let's
it.
give it up for Pace Radio.
Cannabis content. There's no reason not to be educated. It's out there and easy listening, fun conversations with dope humans.
And last but not least, smoking spots.
Smoking spot. I love that because pot is in there. Do you think? You know what I'm saying? My man, your beard is the star of the show. Like, we're just here talking. Beautiful. Respect.
Yeah, if we need to move down to make some room, please
Guys.
do.
Just squat up because this is like the podcast. The Jackie should probably sit here too. This is like if you are a podcast in cannabis, this is our clique, yo. It's
Yeah, we all
deep.
need to connect. Let's get out. Oh, me too.
No, we get in here. We're also involved, bro. We're also involved. Stuff.
Let's give another round of applause for Best Podcast, everybody. Cannabis Podcast.
Everybody knows that doing a podcast is super easy.
And the winner is.
I'm joking. Congratulations to all of you for literally having like a podcast in this space and keeping it going. I know firsthand how difficult it is to keep it going. Seriously, this is a win for everybody. Thank you, everyone, for doing what you do. Because
Yeah, keep it up. Other nominees can exit the stage. Thank you.
love you guys. For real though, right? Like, if you could just tune into one of these fine folks and learn about this plant that maybe you were hesitant about, how dope would that be? Sign of the times. Microphones on cell phones. That's amazing.
They're discussing the fate of the broken award.
The fate of the broken.
We just need to let them work that out.
We are here today to discuss the fate of the broken.
And please say your thanks.
Give thanks to the broken, for now I am healed.
Congratulations.
Hey, that's usually what we do, and then you have to, and you don't know what to say. So thank you, everybody. This is a pandemic project for us, and it has blossomed into so much more. I know that as a mom, I really felt that I didn't have anything that was my own, and through finding all of you and this podcast, I've kind of found myself again. So thank you.
Yeah. Hi, ladies out there. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You too. We're gonna hang out. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna do the collab episode. I've been waiting for it. A four-way chat.
This next category is super interesting. We have Best Show of Cannabis Consumption Online.
Best show of cannabis consumption.
Yeah.
So like the dab hitters, the bong babes, the blunt smokers.
Our first nominee is Angela Cone.
Big smoker.
Come on up.
Big toker. Let's go and live stream on stage.
Our second nominee is Krista Chronic.
Krista Chronic. Yo, yes, I know you can. You're killing it. Smoke so much weed. Professional. Smokes professional. You know what I mean?
Up next is Grower Joe.
Cream colored texture on today. I love that. Win, what else you got for us?
We have Keys.
Keys, open up doors. Keys, open up doors.
And last, we have someone standing in for the CannAwitch. Come on up.
Hello.
It's the CannAwitch. We tested a spell on you. It's such a good cannabis evermore.
We're still deciding the fate of the broken. Win. Who's gonna win this one? Because it looks like they're all winners to me.
Round of applause for Best Show of Consumption Online. And our winner is.
Let me say one. She set them off. I've just been being a jackass. And the tension's building. My man with the phone is pissed. He's like, I have enough battery for this really quick. Are you ready? Okay. It rhymes with slower mo. Give hugs. Give your Oscar sweets. So it's fun, right? I did pretty good with that one. Wow. What the hell is going on at CannExpo? Holy shit, guys. This started in a deep damn basement. The name of the show is actually the Basement Growth Show. So if you're into growing, you're into cannabis, make sure you check it out. But my putting a positive spin on this plant.
Gotcha.
Skinnerman. Next nominee be Skinnerman. Oh, can I say this one?
Yeah.
Turbo Timmy. Turbo Timmy. Everyone say Turbo Timmy. Turbo Timmy. Turbo Timmy. Turbo Timmy. Turbo Timmy. Again, all winners, all on stage, all winners, all
Round of
players.
applause for the best online grower. And the winner is
Everyone. Yeah, you know.
Fabiano.
Hey!
I didn't really prepare for this, but I just want to say thank you to my wife, my daughter. They're always supporting me. Thanks to all the followers, everybody that's supporting. Let's keep this thing going. Thank you again, everybody.
Yeah! A family man. Congratulations, bro. Hold on, is there only one award left? There's two. There's only two. Because remember, you're sitting through it and you're like, oh, this long, right? But then you're like, no, it's over now. It's almost over. It's almost gone. Remember, we're going to think about when we were all together in the audience. It was a good time. I missed it already, but we got two more, so let's really enjoy our way out.
All right, everyone. Our next award is Biggest Cannabis Trailblazer. Our first nominee I will be standing in for is Angelina Bless.
Yeah! CBD Bless Bar, crazy.
Our second nominee, Jake Schwartz.
Hey! Yes. You coming? Chilling? Talking to Slaves of God. Jesse's out here.
Our third nominee, Jeremy Smith.
Jeremy Smith.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful man right there. Cannabis is discipline.
And finally, we got Northern Stronger. You can do this one.
Okay, I'll do this one. Can I get a drum roll, please?
I said it.
No, like, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, do it with your hands. Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you playing along with me. You got me doing it here. Okay. 3, 2, Northern Scrogger. We the North, baby.
I actually did a little bit of a speech. Bear with me here. Good afternoon, everyone. I am truly humbled to receive this award. I would like to give a moment to express my gratitude to all those who helped and supported me along the way. First and foremost, I would like to thank the organizers of this event for hosting such a wonderful event. This is my first Cannabis Award. I'm going to cherish it forever. I would also like to congratulate the other nominees. It is a great privilege to be alongside such talented individuals, and I am honored to be along with them. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude and thanks to my partner who has been the pillar of my strength and support me throughout my journey. Her amazing support and encouragement have been instrumental to my success. Thank you to my sponsors, Seedsman, Bud Trainer, and Green Leopard for their continued support and the faith in my work. When I first started sharing my strong tips, I never imagined that it would help build something so special. I am overwhelmed by the response of my followers and all the students who attend and learn during Strong School on YouTube. Your feedback and support have been invaluable to me. Lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to the Strong Nation and all the new friendships I have built around the world. Your support and encouragement have been truly inspiring and grateful for the opportunity to be a part of such a wonderful community. Thank you for this honor. I really appreciate it.
Beautifully done. Congratulations. Is this the final one?
Our last award is so very special.
Yeah.
And we are here to bring up our next person to talk about this award and who it's going to. So please, big round of applause for Lisa Campbell.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming out today. It's so great to see a huge full house. for these award ceremonies. So I'm here to present Abby Roach a Lifetime Achievement Award. So as you know, Abby has been a staple in the Canadian cannabis industry since inception. She started Hotbox at age 18, one of the first cannabis cafes in all of North America. Abby is a natural born hustler. Grew up in Toronto, so she's got that T-dot hustle, selling jewelry on Queen Street and in concerts. Hotbox was first of its kind in Toronto, inspired by Blood Brothers out in Vancouver. So, you know, one of the oldest lounges in North America. Abby brought cannabis culture to the heart of Toronto and created a safe space for diverse donors, young and old, to come together and seek refuge during Prohibition. I think a lot of people who we've seen on stage today, we've got our start at Hotbox, myself included. So it's really inspiring to be here today to present this award. Not only did Abby provide a safe space for cannabis consumers, it was also a hub for political advocacy over the years. Abby, for years, lobbied the city for lounges, similar to what we have in Amsterdam. And, you know, this lobbying was very successful, and that just last week, the Ontario Chamber of Commerce called for cannabis lounges. So we've gone from the fringe to the mainstream thanks to Abby's work. 5 years ago, the Ontario government was going to only have government stores. Not only did Abby fearlessly fight against a government monopoly for cannabis, in the end, she laid down her sword and joined the government as an advocate for private retailers to make sure they got legalization right. So it's so weird to look back 5 years ago and to think about what legalization would have been if it wasn't for Abby stepping up and taking up the fight. Not only has Abby led the way in Canada, she also ran Hotbox in Jamaica, which started off as a weed-friendly hotel and emerged into a full tourist experience, including ganja farm tours. Hotbox Jamaica lives to this day and is now located at Utopia Life Farm in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, so we encourage you all to check it out. We've gone from being illegal to now being seen as futurists. Years later, we can smoke on the street, inside for research purposes, and one day, hopefully, in a licensed cannabis lounge like Hotbox. Thank you, Abby, for paving the way. Hey guys, thank you. Anyways, I wrote a little thing. So firstly, I want to thank the cannabis community for supporting my insane madness for the last 25 years and all my crazy projects. My many staff and coworkers, sorry, helped me accomplish my visions over the years. My partner and my daughter, she stays beside me every day. Big thank you to Canada for seeing our vision to the end of Prohibition after a few years and allowing the plant to be legal so we could all be here. And yeah, it's been an honor to work alongside everybody here. And here's to a bright future for everybody. And thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Weed. Okay, that was so much fun. Whit, how did you feel about hanging out with our friends here today?
I'm in love with you all.
I think we should all just stay like this. Like everyone come and get our number and we'll just stay in one big group text chat.
Yeah, let's live here now. None of you are leaving. We're just gonna live here together.
No,
and
we're just
live
gonna stay in
on.
this moment forever.
We
No
can
more
love.
Okay.
Thank you so much for attending the first ever CannExpo Award. Woo! That was so much fun. We are Disciplined Stoners. We'll see you around. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, we got a podcast, you know, we chat with people. Some of them could be you. Hit us up. Catch us on Instagram. I'll keep talking to you, walk away, or some of you may want to stay here. That's cool too. I'll just keep talking. Joke has to end. All great things come to an end. I'm 11. Tell a friend, get it in. When more than 10, tell them again. Maybe you better never to get together whenever you know that I'm levitating, demonstrating. Let me go backside and start meditating. Okay, bye guys.
What? Big round of applause for Disciplined Stoners. Thank you to every single person that voted. Over 10,000 votes for these awards. Over 200 nominations
Back in
came in.
case help out.
This is the very first one, and I know we're going to build It is an honor to walk beside every single one of you. When I was thinking about the awards, I was thinking, how can we recognize you? How can we recognize the people that don't get enough recognition? The ones that have been walking this path for years, some of you for decades. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done. Cannabis community, this is the first awards and certainly not the last. It's time now to meet someone that's very, very, very important to our network. He helped our network get from this place to this place. Without the one there in Canada, we couldn't be live right now.
There you go. Is he talking to you? You there, Al? Give me a thumbs up if he's there.
I'm here.
All right. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going over here to a table, and I'm going to break out my equipment, and then we'll have a 2-camera setup for a bit. You still got some battery left here, Green Irene. Not tons, but there's some. Okay. If he's got a commercial ready, that'd be cool.
I can do that. I can't hear her though.
Oh, a word from our sponsors would be wonderful.
I'm gonna do this 3-minute promo break you got here, Al.
3-minute promo break. Okay.
From the CannExpo.
All right. And then we'll be
You're
back.
watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com. Are you a cannabis content creator? Are you looking for a place to have your content seen? If you answer yes to both questions, then you need to check out CBGtv.com.
Are you watching television on Roku, Fire, maybe an Apple TV or even Chromecast? If you are, then download the Boxcast app and search for CBGtv.
CBGtv broadcasting to a worldwide audience. Find us at CBGtv.com. You're watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com. We are the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com.
Well, that was cool. I haven't seen that one before.
What was that one?
That was the longer one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some really good commercial sets that Al's been producing and putting together. It's been beautiful. He's just getting his rig set up here so that he can head down the aisles and start talking to a few different people here and there. And I guess we're each going to... Sorry?
Then there'll be 2.
Then there will be two, yes. So that was really quite a bit of fun, eh? That was interesting, those awards. That was beautiful. It is nice to see the numbers of people here that we're seeing here. Hello, Al.
Hello, Irene and Al.
And I'm playing with the new camera thingies that you can do on the screen to manipulate them. I can move cameras around and stuff like that on the fly. So,
Oh, very cool. You'll have to teach us how to do that afterwards.
no, I don't want to.
I'm gonna show you the ceiling. How's the ceiling look?
The ceiling looks great, Al.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I had to put my equipment bag over my shoulders. I had to put my equipment bag over my shoulders. So I had to
I'm trying to make you guys as
Oh,
big as
I'm
I
sorry
can.
I ran away.
That's all right. It's all right. Never mind. That's okay.
I was carrying the bag earlier in mine because it fit. So. and then he got it back and I ran away.
After you've done about 20 of these like we have, you'll be fine.
You're right. Okay. Well, it's practice makes perfect, right?
Yep.
So here we are, and I'm sorry I'm interrupting your. You go ahead. You go ahead. I'll talk to these ladies over here. How's that? So here we are. We're over at Loran, and I told you we'd have to come back to these ladies simply because they've got some of the nicest
Al, you'll have
products.
to mute your mic, please.
I don't know. All right. Yep. So I'm Irene with CBGtv and Pace Radio. I don't have CBG cards yet, but I do have Pace Radio. You probably saw Al and I wandering around a little bit earlier, right?
Lift up
So we
just
have
a
several.
bit, please.
Sorry. So we have several different programs. Oh, sorry. We have several different programs that air weekly. We're now with CBGtv.com. Have you heard of CBGtv yet?
No, Canada. We're in Lansing, Michigan.
All the way here from Michigan.
We wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for coming over and bringing your products with you. That's fantastic. So do you make all of your own candy? What can you tell us about your business?
So we're a supplier of top quality. Oh, yeah, we're a supplier of top quality flavorings, extracts, and candy mixes. So for the cannabis industry, we have everything that you need to make a really quality, good tasting edible. As far as manufacturing, we do all of our manufacturing on site, and we distribute all over the world to 51 countries. Yep, shipping and handling. So in Canada, we sell to Bulk Barn, and then there's a number of distributors and retailers. Vanilla Food Company is a really big one. You can find our products at Winners Home Sense as well. So if you want to reach out to us at loranoils.com, get a hold of our customer care center if you need a list of Canadian distributors and retailers. Yeah.
Okay, enjoy the show. You have the whole weekend ahead of you, right? And I was just going to say, how are you enjoying it so far?
It's been really good. It's always interesting to learn perspectives and how people get into the industry. Something that I've noticed about this show in particular is the advocacy behind it. It's very community oriented, and people are really focused on diversity and really driving the medicinal cause of cannabis and not just the recreational side of things. Yep.
Can't hear you at all, Irene.
Yeah, I'm glad because I just fumbled on my words. He says he can't hear me at all, and I said, good. So Pace Radio is actually, that's what we stand for, is People Advocating Cannabis Education. So, and CBG is the Cannabis Broadcasting Network. So if given the chance, please go check out the website, subscribe as a viewer, definitely tune in because there is everything from lifestyle to education to spiritual to advocacy. There's all kinds of programming. And you can find us on Roku and Fire Stick and Amazon and all that sort of thing too. We'll definitely be talking again. Thank you for your time. How you doing over there, Al?
I'm all right. I'm doing okay. And yourself?
Awesome. I'm doing awesome. So I stopped and spoke with Lorianne, Candies, as you just heard, and those ladies are here from Michigan, which was really kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So what have you got going on at your end?
All right, over at this end, I've got Paris with me, and who's Manesh. Paris and Manesh. Here, I gotta bring this guy. There we go.
Can't really hear you, Al.
How's that, Al? Is that any better?
I don't think that you're on your mic.
Mic issue.
Is it on, Al?
Yeah, it is on.
Then
It's on.
the wrong mic is selected.
Okay, I have to go into settings.
That's okay. You want to grab somebody, Irene, and we'll come back to Al?
Absolutely. I'd love to talk to the fellas here at Organic Cannabis Clothing. As you know, we stopped in here a little bit earlier, and last year I got to meet these wonderful persons at the Indigenous Cannabis Cup. And so I got to enjoy a few of their different products. And as I told you a bit earlier, I have that wonderful little canoe smoking pipe. Da, 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 da. I love that pipe. You know that, right? What else? I'm going to hand you the microphone, and please tell us about yourself. Tell us about your company. Today we are broadcasting on CBGtv, which is Canada Broadcasting Group for.
Hi there, my name's Jessica. I'm from Organic Cannabis Clothing. We have high quality loungewear featuring organic cannabis designs. Right now, we're actually in the process of switching everything over to organic. So you'll notice this little organic sticker here. Perfect. And yeah, today we're also offering just some discounts as well on our non-organic items. We're also offering our graphic prints on sale for $5 as well. And our new organic line crew necks here are very soft and comfy to join us canoeing. And then the last new items that we did add are some new stickers with our new graphic designs. And then we also have our new keychains as well. And all of these other side projects have actually been brought to life by other small businesses as well. So just trying to support other local businesses just to help other small businesses grow. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You do that so well. You tell you've been at this for a while. How long has the company been running now?
Just over a year. We launched last January 2022.
Awesome. Because yeah, I think ICC was one of your first shows, wasn't it?
Our first Niagara Cannabis Expo actually was our very first.
That's where I saw you first. Yes, because I actually went to the Niagara Cannabis Expo. And yes, I caught up
at ICC. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Perfect. I will be there actually. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. On that note, we're going to move on. Thank you again. And we're going to move on. I believe Al should be set up by now. How you doing over there, Al?
I'm doing okay. How do I sound? Can you hear me?
Much better.
Oh,
much better, they say. All right, they're cheering me on over here. All right, Al and Irene, I'm here with Paris. How you doing, Paris?
I am absolutely fabulous. How are you doing, friend?
Not too bad. How'd you get a name like that?
My parents, they're very creative. They love the city. Easy peasy.
Awesome voice.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So, can you tell us a bit about your company?
Absolutely. So I work for a company called Sesh Holdings, which is an LP for two different growers. I do one spliff, which is mostly focused on pre-rolls, and then I also grow Cali, which is a craft cannabis grower. We do flower, pre-rolls, extracts, vapes, anything you want to smoke and do, we are carrying it. And we just pride ourselves on being a small craft grower, helping stoner to stoner.
So where could people find your products? I'm going to hand this to you.
Absolutely. All over OCS, in Alberta, and BC as well.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just switching the camera around there, Al, so that I can show everybody their stuff here. table.
Absolutely. So yeah, as you see on our table here, these are all of some of our top sellers that we have and some of our newer things. Cali Drip is one of the newest things that we just released. It's going to be a rotating strain on OCS. So right now it's called Hell on Wheels, 9-pound hammer and Sunset Matte crossover. Very heavy, over 3% terps, 29% THC. Also here on display too, Pink Diamonds, which is one of our best sellers here. Pink Kush and a Black Diamond crossover. Indica leaning, beautiful smoke. Also the Mimosa Evo is a new one we just brought in. Clementine and a Purple Punch fusion. If you don't want to drink a mimosa, you smoke a mimosa. She's absolutely fabulous.
Smoke that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then yes, it is. So yeah, if you don't want to drink, you smoke it, you know, or if you want to do both, I mean, that's all you, man. And then if we continue over on our other side, we have a bunch of beautiful summer drops that are coming in all different types of formats. So as you see here, we have a Peacemaker, which will be an infused joint. We've got some Pink Lemonade, which would be a beautiful 7-pack of pre-rolls. And then, yeah, so whatever you like to smoke, we got resins, vape cartridges, everything is available and ready for you wherever you buy your cannabis.
All right. Just gotta get this switched around here.
Oh, of course. Do it.
Sorry.
No. Handyman on the go.
All right, good stuff. So your stuff's available in all the OCS stores. It's available to them, and people can find your products there. Good stuff. Nice. So how long have you been in business?
Oh, I want to say a couple years now. I just recently joined the team a couple months ago, and it's just been a fabulous journey. It's a small team. We're all very passionate about cannabis and just wanting to help the stoners.
Considered a micro producer?
We're craft, so a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Craft's a less nicer way of doing it that way too. All right. Well, where can people find you online?
Ooh, check our Instagram accounts at CaliCraftCA and then One Spliff CA as well. Yeah.
Super. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Okay. Irene.
I don't think she heard you. Irene, you
I don't
got somebody?
No, I'm not with anybody. Can you hear me, Al?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I had the mic turned off. Yes, unfortunately, my battery is now down to 12%, and I know that my phone settings will knock it off at 10. I will be booted out. So I'm going to disappear for a few minutes. Al, I'm going to actually disappear for a few minutes, and then I will hook up with you, and we will carry on with 2-person.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye for now. I'll be back.
Now we'll have a wander with Al.
Yeah, you can have a wander with me and wander around. Come over. I found
Al up on the big screen there because you don't need to see my mug. Wait, what?
You're still there, man.
There
You're
we
still there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. See, I found it right there. No problem whatsoever. They need a splitter. We need to be able to charge at the same time. Charge on the go. Yeah.
Yes, that'll be our newest thing. I'm actually going to disappear.
Okay, you're going to disappear. Oh, you want to go have a toke? Oh yeah, toke break. Yeah, there's no. Hey, Rich, how you doing, buddy? I got the camera in your face. Wow.
Everything's going fantastic according to plan, even better than expected. You know, we have a real expo here for the people, not just for retailer, but there are retailers here, but they're for the people, and it's all education.
Right, exactly. Lots going on up in the stage up there as well.
People haven't heard some of the things being said on the stage on a regular basis, so it's kind of amazing, you know, people having their eyes open wide and hearing some things that could, you know, really affect their heart.
And the fact that, you know, it's the grassroots, like the awards there was grassroots people.
That's right, and we have grassroots people like yourself, Pace Radio, to oversee and make sure the grassroots doing it right.
Thank you very much, man. All right, what are we talking, Rich? Here we go, Rich. Okay.
Oh, you want to head outside to medicate, right? Okay, she's heading outside to medicate.
Why don't you go with her, Al, and we'll watch you medicate. We'll
we're
have a
gonna
chat
go.
about what you're thinking about. And
We're gonna go out. We're going out.
good.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
go.
going outside.
I'll roll one too.
I'm gonna switch the camera around as well. There's no. Oh yeah, we have to get our coats.
Oh really? You had to check your coats?
No, well, no, it was just that I didn't want to leave them. I'm gonna put things on the floor here.
Okay.
Unless you want to, yeah. We hung up our coats in a room. Irene's gonna get that way. I can keep talking to you. See, look at that. Hang our coats up here. Nice private
Coat
little
check,
spot.
girl, number 44.
Yeah, the quiet in here, eh? Yeah.
It's too quiet.
Are you okay with your?
Oh, thanks. She's helping me put my coat on here. That works. Thanks. Sorry for the ceiling shot there, but okay. Now we can watch Irene put her coat on. Yeah, we didn't want to.
I should have put some music on.
Yeah, you could have put some music on, right? Yeah. Or we could have gone to another. I guess we probably don't have a lot of commercial breaks loaded up either.
No. But hey, I can always find something.
Oh yeah.
if you need
sure.
to.
Yeah.
Pretty
Hi.
quick on the
We'll
fly
be back.
here.
Hey, we're walking out. Sorry about this. We're trying to adjust things here as I walk. Okay, this is inside. Look at this. Look at this place. Eh?
This is the new building.
Yeah. Look at down there.
I've only
down
been
there.
there once. I went to get something to eat when I was down there with my sister at the X.
Yeah. Hey, we come to the right spot. Look, you can just see through the glass here.
Yeah, that's right. Out that window is where the exhibition is, buddy.
Well, we said in the post we were going to go to where everybody was session.
You'll probably see a lot of people that we know out there.
Yeah.
And some people we don't.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people I don't know. I've seen people I know like Lisa Campbell, who was up on stage. Amy's here.
Of course, Amy's there. I don't think I've been to an event in the last 15 years that Amy hasn't been there.
This is to the right, okay, and this is the view to the left.
Right on.
The people, exactly.
The people.
Hey, it's my
Look,
turn.
I know her.
Do you?
Not her. Her, the one beside you.
Oh, you're right there. Exactly. Okay. This is a tripod. I could sit this up sometimes. Let's get away from the door. What about right here to the left? Right there. Oh, okay. Keep going down. Okay. I'm just going to set up the tripod.
Everybody has. It's been a long year. We're here. No, we're all getting old. I just had a birthday, 64.
I'm ready for retirement.
There. How you doing there, Al?
The old body doesn't allow it.
That joke's getting old, Irene.
This is the man who introduced me to diamonds.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and to Stoner Bingo.
Yeah.
Stoner Bingo and diamonds. Yeah.
All right. Well, Al is
I'm
smoking
down
a
here.
doobie. I'm going to play some daydream music.
Okay, there you go. Here, maybe we can do it this way. No, it's plugged in, all right. He's playing some music.
Down that funk. I'll play pocket pool.
I had to get my tip tip, man.
Thank you. You can mute the mic if you want for a few minutes, Al. You're watching CBGtv. I'm going to say that every now and then. We'll do some promos, Al. You're watching CBGtv on the road with Al Graham and Irene New York. Oh, she likes to be called Green Nut. Take two. You're watching CBGtv on the road. Try and count the music up. Welcome to Tasting with Al. Hey, welcome to Tasting with Al on Taste Radio. Here's the new segment for you, Al. Tasting with Al. We've lost your video, Al. Okay, now you're making me dizzy, buddy. You guys about ready to go in now? Can't hear you. Go through a walkthrough, Al, just with this stuff going. Are you ready to go talk to people yet, Al?
Yeah, sure.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I gotta
This
find out.
music's putting me to sleep, man.
I thought it was pretty cool.
You're very low.
Oh, am I? How's that? Is that any better?
No,
No, eh?
no,
Oh,
you're very muffled.
I haven't changed anything.
Maybe turn it on and off.
How's that?
There you go.
Yeah, it's much better. Yes. I know what happened there. I got that solved. Okay. All right. There was
So you just finished walking through the whole place,
right.
and now you're gonna find you've scoped it out.
Oh.
Have you picked out a few people that you want to talk to?
I didn't pick people out. I was busy walking around enjoying myself with the camera going to the music. But just so you know, Al, okay, just so you know, this company right here, this is Itopia Life. You see Itopian
Yes.
right there. They are from Jamaica, man.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And they have some strains, I believe, here in the OCS.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to talk to them. I want to talk to these late guys too.
Yeah, lights are.
Yeah.
And he's
All right.
lonely.
Pardon me?
He looks like he's lonely.
He does.
What
He
do?
does. Well, I can. I'm gonna see if I can speak to these ladies here.
Okay.
See if I can get a word in with them.
For anybody who's just turning in, we are down at the CannExpo in Toronto, and Al Graham is our cameraman. I'm up here, the other Al, in nosebleed country, and there goes Tracy Lamore, and a big hug.
No.
Actually, we are. Yeah.
We are live. We are live now. but we're not. The camera's not pointing at us.
Either way, I'm coming in for a hug. It's been a while.
It's been a while. That's right. Exactly. Good to see you. Yeah, we've been around. We've been walking around. No, just today.
Leave without, let's
Yeah, if I see you around,
find each other at the front or something in a half hour.
yeah. Hey, apples. The last time we got together, we were smoking through apples.
That would be it at Kelly's, right? I just got an apple. Who knows how to do We need Mary Jane Baker with us because she can make a killer apple bong. But if anybody's here and knows how to do it, I got
She's
the apple
actually on
guys.
her way down there right now.
Al says she's on her way down here, and I know that she sent me a message and asked me if I was coming back down tomorrow. You say that for Mary Jane. Right. It was good. Oh, there, look who's coming running up here behind us. Look at that. There you go. There comes Rich again. Rich is doing a lot of riding. He's got a lot of miles in today. Yeah, there we go. We ran into a few people here that we know, like obviously JC there. There was Lisa Campbell. So what do you say, Al? You still there, buddy?
Yeah, buddy. Yep. Up.
All right, let's just head. We're gonna head across the street here. See if I can get a word in with Brian. You got time to answer a few questions? Yeah. Okay. Sure. My camera person's over there, so I'm gonna hold this by myself. Okay, and I'll ask you some questions. All right. So who we're talking with, and where like your company name and stuff like that.
Sure. I'm Brian Rusk with High Par Lights. We're the Canadian distributor for the horticultural lighting group.
All right, and you've got all kinds of LED lights here, I see. Did you want to take us through a little tour to tell us a little bit about the lights?
So we have lights all the way from a very small HLG 65, which would be for vegging out a 2x2 space, or that would be good for leafy greens, growing food right in your kitchen, right? Exactly. All the way up to our more commercial grade lights. Like this will cover a 5x5 space. It's a 750 Diablo. Yep. It's you're getting into commercial territory at that range. You're really going to be hitting high quality and yield numbers.
I'm used to seeing the LEDs with the bar, too, like the lamps, not tubes, but they are. Yeah, and I see that that one's nice.
Right. So HLG actually invented the quantum board technology, which is, the square board like you see there, and they're finding that with this setup, the bar lights have really good uniformity, but the problem with them is there's always a hot spot right in the middle. And with the boards spread out like this, especially on the flagship model, the Scorpion Diablo with 6 of them, the uniform. Sure, let's go check it out. Yeah, let's go.
All right. Okay, here's my camera. My camera person. She's got it now. All right. So tell us about this light.
This is the flagship light. This is the HLG Scorpion Diablo. So it's got 6 boards, 715 watts output, and 3.06 micromoles per joule efficiency, which is, as far as I know, the best white light LED in the industry. Sure. Okay.
So, what's the biggest tent in this thing?
It's rated for a 5x5, and it will really light that up. So to use it at max, it's recommended to enhance CO2 for the grow to get the most out of the light. And
At the max, you said. So that tells me that it is dimmable.
Sure, absolutely. Almost all the fixtures are.
All the fixtures are correct. Good stuff. It's good. Now, as far as I've been growing for almost 20 years, right? And I was a guy who really resisted LED lights. I was, the HPS setups all these times. Now I was seeing those ones that made things purple, and that really didn't thrill me any. So these are come a long way.
Oh, absolutely. I think like the purple LEDs, like you're talking about, really underestimated what the plants needed. So now most of the market is on the white LED. And I mean, the spectrum is very controlled. There's a lot of science that goes into it and testing and iterations. And HLG has a sister grow facility in Tennessee where they came up with a new iteration of a light. They test it. Is it better? Is it worse? A new iteration. Is it better? Is it worse? And once they're happy with the quality of the flower, that's when they go to production.
The nice thing about them is that you can use the same light through veg, through bloom. You don't have to change anything over if you like to run specific bulbs to what you're doing. But you don't have to do anything with this. You can dim them down. Now, like I said, I was with that HPS guy, and I was against him. And when I saw these, I thought, okay, well, this is different. And then I know of a patient who bought some. Took a chance. He'd never grown with them before and bought some. And we ended up doing a side-by-side comparison. And the LEDs beat the HPS the 2 times we did the test. Couldn't believe the difference in the amount of yield, the buds themselves, and depending on how many lights you got and what kind of setting you've got, whether you've got it on half or full or whatever. At full, I got some heat, but nowhere near at HPS.
Yeah, and what we're seeing with these is 35 or 40% savings in electricity, especially once you factor in you need less air conditioning, you need all that sort of stuff, and that's huge, right? So it's less heat in the room. Plus, to get the most out of an LED, you need to run the rooms a little bit hotter than an HPS. So that means that more heat is going to be radiating out of your room by itself, and that you don't have to deal with the air conditioner, right? So it's
Yeah. You keep if you like. I know they can run in there with the more heat.
it's just getting used to yes, used to that, because that's always something that I was always worried about for years, eh? So this is all one piece, right? There's no box hanging on the wall.
Yep, that's right. Everything's self-contained. You pull the light out of the box, hang it up, you're good to go.
Yeah. Now, just so you know, our producer, he's on the other end there. He's on my headphones, and he's setting up a room. And what do you think, Al? You want one of these?
What's the price point?
What's the price point? Yeah.
Okay, so the flagship model Scorpion Diablo is $17.50. That's retail on it. They're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. But what are you looking for, like longevity out of that?
They come with a 5-year warranty. Okay, bumper to bumper. So we'll just throw that out there. But it's somewhere around 70 or 80,000 hours for the LD90. So I think that works out to something like 8 years from now. At 12 hours on, 12 hours off, they will still be 90% as bright as they are now.
Okay, now in that 8 years, how many bulbs have you bought? Maybe you had to replace a ballast or whatever, and having to run the fans. So in the end, like myself, I ended up switching to the LEDs, and I found that it was better for me in the end.
Most growers I know have. They've changed over simply because there's the cost savings. There's an initial investment for sure, but long term that balances out a whole lot differently.
What kind of hydro are we looking at for these
What,
things?
what kind? You said there's a 30 to 35% savings going to this style versus the HPS.
Double-ended HPS too. So if you're switching out the old Batwing reflectors, it's more than that.
And do you need cooling?
Do you need what?
Cooling.
Do you need any cooling?
No, passively cooled. So as long as you're keeping your room controlled, there's no fans, no, it's all passive.
And are they cold or hot?
Cold or hot, yeah.
Well, they're 700-watt fixtures, right? So there's going to be 700 watts of heat into your space. Okay. So the light itself, the Scorpion Diablos are cool to the touch. They're the very, very efficient, right?
I said a watt is a watt, right?
To the space, yeah, you'll get 70% of the heat put into the space compared to, actually the Gavitas, I shouldn't name brands, but the HPSs run, because the ballast is not, they count the watts at the bulb, not the ballast, right? So a 1,000-watt bulb is pulling probably 1,100 watts. This gets more light output total than that with a brand new bulb. Your HPSs are losing output every day, right? A little bit. This doesn't.
Lose anything, and they always recommend changing out your bulbs every 2 or 3 gardens, right? So you're having to buy bulbs, and if you've got 4 lights, you're buying 4 bulbs, and all of a sudden now there's 400 and let's say $480, $500, right? You do that a couple times, you should have bought one of these lights.
Right, and if it might be the difference between you putting 2 more lights in your garden.
Yeah.
With the amp limit, right? And then what?
Because it is less amp versus.
Are they plug-in
70%
or
of the power, so you
hardwired?
can run 30% more lights, right?
You could just plug these into a regular outlet, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they all come 120 or 240. The ballast will auto switch. So
Now, for those who don't know, can you explain what the difference is as far as consumption or anything along that line between the 120 or 240?
Right. So 240 is a higher voltage, so it will draw less amps. So you can put more lights on the same circuit at the same amperage.
Good. Good. Well, you got any other questions, Al?
No, I'm good, buddy.
Okay.
Get me a flyer.
He says, grab me a flyer. Right.
There, I'll give you a couple of
All right. We got some cards there for you, Al.
Awesome. You got a light I can have there as well?
He asked if you got a light. But he says, you got a light you got around there that you don't want?
I'm sure we can work something out.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just throw this in your bag there. There we go. There we go. The swag bag. All right. Well, thank you very much. Website. Did I say that?
Sure. It's highparlights.ca. We could probably easier to find us on Instagram too, at highparlights.
Power lights.
Yeah, you betcha.
Super. Thank you very much. It's good meeting you. All right. Like I know, like when I bought my LEDs out, it was like, holy fuck, $1,800. Am I nuts here? Right?
I've always known that they're more expensive.
Yeah.
But now they're getting cheaper, but they're better. So
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
which do you prefer? Which do you prefer
like,
now, Al?
oh, the LED. And I
Really? So
can,
you're still using the LED?
yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I use it for my veg. I don't use it to make clones with, but once I take them from clone and put them into pots, then I switch them over to the LEDs and they stay there until they go through bloom. So works out good.
So you're blooming on LED as well.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
for sure. Yeah, it works good, man. I'll tell you. But when you do crank them up, there is some heat produced, and if you're ground level, and it's 85 degrees outside or 95 degrees outside, you're sucking that air into your exchange, and you got to try to cool it, or you're gonna have a room that's not warm.
Fortunately, everything here is in the basement, and I have an air conditioner for down there, and I have a fan system for down there. We're gonna vent it.
Yeah.
I'm pulling things that I saw from yours.
Yeah.
And from conversations that we've had, and of course with the guys on my show, on the 420 radio show.
Right.
So I'm plugging along, and I wish that it was done already.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Just
Go
so you
ahead,
know, we do have a guest, but he's just got to finish some food that he's been chewing. It's in his mouth. So his mouth is full, right? So we'll have the decency to let him eat or finish what he's got in his mouth. But I can tell you, when I was doing shows like this, the guy that I was in the booth for, he didn't like people eating in the booth because people come up and talk to you, and then you got that stuck in your mouth, or maybe you just had, maybe somebody brought an onion sandwich, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, okay, right, okay.
All right, I'm Johnny from BuzzBox, and basically we just specialize in accessories. This is our number one selling product right here. It's called the BuzzBox. All right. Okay, so it's got a couple cool features about it. You put your papers, your pokers, your lighter up there in the actual lid. The tray also fits into the lid. It pops right in there. Comes with 3 stash jars, and it has the chalkboard labels for labeling your strains. And here's the coolest thing about it. When you're rolling a doob and you have leftover canvas on the tray, you just sweep that into the hole right there, and it falls right down into the jar located below. So super easy cleanup. It is smell proof, and it's lockable, so you can keep the kids
I
out.
like that.
Our producer on the other end, he really likes that.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. So you make all this stuff all yourself?
I design the products, but outsource production. So these are like, for example, this is our newest grinder right here. This was 2 years in the making. We had several different companies provide samples that just didn't, that weren't good enough. So it's difficult to find the right company and the right actual design to come up with this final product. So we have 2 of these. This is the 3-piece, and then this is the 4-piece. This has the keef catcher. So brand new products. We're pretty pumped about those. They've been going over really well today. Probably sold a couple dozen of each.
I've been by here a few times, and I understand the boxes. It was these things that I was worried.
Yeah. So this is the lid right here of the Buzz canister. You put a 2-way humidity pack inside the lid. It's got the silicone seal. When it fits on the actual bottom part itself, you just put the clasps on like that, and then it's completely sealed No air gets in there, no sun gets in there, obviously, and the cannabis doesn't even touch the two-way humidity pack because it's up in the lid.
And the humidity pack keeps it humid, so keep it at that 62%. Good for squishing and good for smoking.
Yeah, you got it. That's exactly it.
Great. That's great. So now where can people find you online?
Our website address is thebuzz.com, the BZZ, and also in dispensaries like Shiny Bud, One Plant. We're in a bunch of spots. So,
Out of curiosity, what kind of wood is used?
this is actually bamboo. Yeah,
I guess you want to make it light too, eh?
and it's environmentally friendly.
Correct. All right. Anything? Oh, go ahead.
This is we call this the Pocket Buzz. It's pretty simple. You put three joints in there, and then it just it's for on the go. My buddies all put these in their golf bags. So
To tell you, they last me a dog walk. Yeah. Dog walk. Yeah. You go for a good dog walk. Just
that's why it's called the Pocket Buzz. It's for on the go.
that will fit right in your pocket and the whole bit. And it's got a magnet lid on it too, so it can't just pop open.
Exactly. How great is that, right? That's beautiful. Now take a look at this big trunk. Now you understand why this big trunk is such a great deal now. You got 3 moisture container packages in there. The side handles. This is the trunk that you take for a weekend at the cottage. Done deal. Look at that.
How much?
That's what Al just asked the same question.
You got it right there on the board.
Oh, there it is, right on the board. $100 for that big one there, Al.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Get his card. Get his card.
He
Get
says,
his card.
get his card. Get your card. You gotta get the guy's card. He says. Oh, his card is on a pack of rolling papers. I don't know if you can see that, Al.
Nice.
Yeah, we better turn it up. Well, the leaf is right this way, but the wording is upside down. It's the bee's wings. Oh, see that? It looks like a cannabis leaf, but this is the bee in the middle, and then those are the wings on the edge. Yeah. Look at that. Awesome. Good idea. Way to go. You got any questions, Al, other than that?
No, thanks.
All right. He says, thank you. He'll probably be in touch. All right, Al, just so you know, I had a 20% on my phone. So
you got what? You're at 20%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, hang on here.
Infused with nothing but a whole lot of love and sugar.
Love
and
sugar.
sugar.
I love
Yes,
both.
it's all gluten free and tradition. Our company started in 1971.
70. I remember those days.
Carried on to the current owner, and it's all gluten free. Some of the most variety of assortments of flavors we've ever seen.
They've been down at the exhibition a lot for a long time.
Oh, you got a sample?
Well, I have 3 pounds in my bag.
3 pounds. Okay. And what's
No, there is no nuts in this vanilla chocolate swirl, but I can't guarantee it might have not.
Right, that's not a problem.
Okay. Like, oh God.
Yeah, no, I don't have.
It's so fresh, it's not even falling off my.
This is the best fudge. Is my producer, friend, producer. Al is with Pace Radio. Okay. We are both with Pace Radio and CBGtv. And yeah.
We were nominated in the podcast category.
Excellent. Can I actually take a second one from somebody?
Sure.
I have another one because I will keep these for me and my own stuff. Marketing is my real game. But Graham will be interested, the owner will be interested.
Good.
What did you think? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. We are the authentic recipe, made traditional British style.
Original recipe. Authentic recipe.
Yeah, fudge originated in Britain.
There you go, Al. She's out of She's out of some really, really good stuff. But
Yummy.
yeah, yummy. All right, thank you. And that's the fudge pot. Like, you know, there may not be a pot in your fudge, but there's pot in your name. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Okay. Val is busy. Look at Val is right in there.
Oh yeah, she's always.
Yeah, always stuff there. You talk to the clothing people already. Okay.
So Irene has another phone or no?
Irene has another phone. Yeah, and what's it at for charge? All right, we're gonna go grab a seat. So
You know
maybe-
what? Can I make a suggestion, Al?
Sure.
Switch phones with Irene and leave your phone at the Shatterizer booth and plug it in.
Oh, I have a battery pack with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't
Irene's.
go near the food. You're going to make me hungry.
All right. Irene's sitting here at the take a picture spot. As you can see, it's more used as a leisure area.
Should be couches.
Huh?
Comfy
Yeah.
couches.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to continue where she works on hooking up her stuff there. It's still going on the stage. It's just been nonstop. You know, the crowd changes, obviously. Comes and goes.
So this is today, tomorrow, and Sunday?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Okay, she's at 65% on her phone. Rice paper. Looks like, you know, I'm seeing some, I'm going to say, pieces of maybe some buds in those things. Like they're used. Someone used them to roll a joint today while they were here. Craft cannabis. Got the shot of Irene trying to figure everything out. Okay. Time for another walk.
Should we do the music walk?
Just do the music walk. Let's do it again. I don't mind that at all. I thought it was pretty cool. Here we go.
All right. You ready? Here we
go.
We'll do the dance. We'll do the daydream.
Okay. Oh, you thought the other one, but you just quiet.
All right. Dance pop. You got to bounce to the tunes, buddy.
And let him. Oh, look at that! There he is! There he is! There he is! I found him pretty quickly. So Al, we can just bring your headset over to here. I'm at 65%.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the meantime, we'll say hi to these. I'm not going to have you. Have you had a chance to speak with these guys regarding the cannabis tourism? May I? Okay. They seem in a pretty in-depth conversation, so I'm not going to be intrusive or invasive. Yes, I'm holding my camera in reverse at the moment while I walk around. I've got to head back and find Al. I'm going to let him know I'll be watching the stage because that sounds like the thing to do. But he disappeared on me. There he is. There he is. There he is. I can't hear. So.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, while Al tries to leave the room, I'm just going to walk on through. I think I've got a pretty good camera, don't I, Al? There.
That's all right. Yep.
There. We'll just go sit close to the stage. How does that sound? Let's get some of this information. I'm curious to hear it, to see.
I know there's talk about the bartenders in that market. I'm curious because it's so important and important in a different way than like the LCBO person. No knock on them. They just there's a little. As an industry supporting these folks that are so critical on the front lines, making sure we all stay healthy and well. What do they need? And do they need anything? I know they need support like the event on Sunday, but how else should the industry be supported?
Well, I mean, firstly, I'm a former retailer, and then I was a retail politician. And as an example, when I became the Minister of Health, I sought to give pharmacists more to do because they're front line, but they always had their back turned shoveling pills. So then we created pharmacy techs, so they do the pill shoveling, and the pharmacist actually meets with people and takes advantage of their 6 or 8 years of education to provide those things. So that powerful retail experience is can't be overlooked. One of the things that we fight for within what we describe as our 5 big asks for change of our current regulatory environment is take off the tape. Let us communicate with our consumers. I'm not talking about advertising on the side of a bus. That's what some people expected us to push for. But really, actually, even within our age-gated environments, we're so restricted as companies and the bud tenders to be able to convey known information. So we're really fighting for what we describe as communication with consumers, and that would give the bud tender so much more opportunity to convey the knowledge which they've gained. So that's something that we think we have a really strong alignment with the retailers around to try and get an improvement in the regulatory environment. Now, they've created this non-therapeutic testing regime, which ought to give the companies, the processors, and the producers an opportunity to do research that establishes attributes, and we want to create the condition that allows the bud tenders and retailers to be communicating more about the attributes of the products. And just to say this more clearly or in a different way, Health Canada put out on December 22nd a bunch of adverse reaction data gathered over years. And the really interesting thing was everybody talks about, inadvertent access to edibles by pediatrics, which is actually hardly a thing. Like it's not to be overlooked for it. People have a lot of responsibility if they're consuming cannabis, especially edibles and what have you. Keep that the hell away from kids. Obviously, people need to act with personal responsibility. But the adverse reaction data shows that the biggest challenges out there by volume were guys men my age and older getting into CBD and having any reaction at all because they were just thought, oh, it's totally benign. And that's because no one was allowed to tell them about, what kind of experience they could expect. And I think that stands out as a really solid example of how tying our hands behind our back and not being able to talk about our products is a serious problem. I would take it to the symbolic point. We led on our statutory review response to say the first thing that you need to do is end the stigma. And the first piece of that is to take down these barriers that make our retail stores project the idea that what's going on in there is so terribly nefarious that we should put our employees at risk by not allowing people to see into the damn stores.
So this is great because we can connect this conversation with tourism, because one of my findings is that people are interested in taking cannabis tours. So signing up, let's say, for a bus tour that takes you to a dispensary, then might take you to, I don't know, a museum where you can see things. And before the museum, there might be an opportunity to consume what you had purchased at the store, right? This is one type of iteration of cannabis tourism. And so the bud tender, when I spoke with people, it was the information that they received from the bud tender. And oftentimes people going on these tours, interestingly enough, there is a percentage of them that have never consumed cannabis before. And so one of the reasons that they take the tour is because the tour goes into the cannabis store and they can learn how to be cannabis consumers in a retail store because they're afraid, George. And so now that they go and they feel okay, now they have a guide, they know there's going to be a cannabis of the bud tender there, and so there's expertise and they can talk about it and not feel ashamed or judged, because that's what they're feeling, right? That's what that stigma is. That stigma is still very much alive there. And so when I heard that a couple of times, and then it gets better, because not only are they now return customers, so there's that repeat business model, but they're going home to tell their friends and their relatives, hey, you guys, I know how to buy cannabis legally. Come on, let's go. And they make an event of it, and they go and they, normalize it in that way.
Yeah, I think that the idea of, sometimes we think about tourism in bigger strokes, but even like, a Toronto dispensary crawl. Yeah, but it's totally private. You sell your tickets on it, it's 10 women, 10 men, whatever it is, that go and they have dinner somewhere, but then they go and they spend the dispensaries. I think there's a lot of market for that. As someone who didn't consume as a kid, I was that adult that had to go into a dispensary in Ottawa before legalization. And I from Parliament Hill, so I was wearing a suit, and they were like, "You don't look like you belong here," and I didn't. But the person, but the person was so amazing and didn't treat me like they totally. My experience about cannabis was transformed because of the conversation I had with my bud tender,
which is our community, right? Like those are. Look at the awards and the people, all of that knowledge and passion, but it's, the communication stream is blocked off. Like, well, we can't tell you. There's all the things I could tell you, but I'm not allowed to.
And you know what? I think bud tenders too. I mean, they inform people that, hey, guess what? You consume cannabis and you have value. You have value, right? We have all of these stereotypes and the language around stoner and pothead and all of these things. And so when we have a new demographic, let's say like my parents, right, 60 going on 70-year-old, curious going in, right? Edibles, I believe, is that market there, right? Edibles, if you're talking about, right? We're talking about students, but that's that demographic.
Yeah. There's probably some research that I used to have a small edibles business, and I sold a lot of products that I was told was being sold for their parents, grandparents. I used to make this caramel popcorn that tasted really good, and you couldn't taste any weed in it. And I would sell it
on that diet.
I would sell it to my clients who were giving it to their elderly folks, or even people that were not consuming, that not just lean them in without the pressure or the stigma, which is why I asked the question about smoking, because I don't know. I think all of the other ways to get in is where people are going to. Maybe I'm hoping so that my kids don't smoke, but that's just not because of the smoking, but because of the smoking.
Well, if we can create consumption environments that offer a broader range of products, etc., that I think significantly in the right direction for us. I have the vision. Like, I'll just say this is, I have a fight frequently with people in our industry that want to give away the CBD molecule to the health products world, because they're like, well, we have this CBD, all these CBD products, but the people that want them won't go into our stores. And I said, well, the answer is not to send them somewhere else, because our stores actually do, and I say to talk to people that run stores, are you getting those people in? Yeah, 10 or 15%. Well, we've all heard the stories about the people that won't go in our stores. Well, I say we have to fight to change our stores, not give the molecule away. And I have a dream about the idea that the multi-generational group is going to go there on Saturday, and Grandma's going for her CBD product, and Mom, who's a bit more adventurous, has got the reading club coming over, and she wants to get some edibles, and maybe Jimmy's still into, maybe he's vaping or what have you, but that we should be promoting this concept or visualizing and fighting for a concept that doesn't say that our cannabis shops are THC only and just for pot. And that's what they convey by that wrapper that mostly they've been forced to kind of fall back on. I don't want to give any of those. We need all of those people in our stores, and we need all that revenue on our side of the equation, but we need to fight to transform those environments, and of course transform what can be spoken of within those environments.
Also, because there's a lot of design innovation that has gone into what you do to build these dispensaries. Some of them are gorgeous,
unbelievable,
and so I understand that point, because I think that they're so beautiful that they would do what all retail is designed to do on the front page, and just make someone entice someone to walk in.
People say to me all the time, well, if these stores look like Apple stores. I said, well, if you actually went into some of them, you'd be shocked. It's like, people have built these stores. Like, I've been in dozens of them. Hey, some people had a different approach, which is, I'm going to open a store on 10 grand and a small footprint. That might have been the right approach in certain marketplaces, but we all know that behind those wrappers are incredible products, beautiful fixtures, and passionate people with a lot of knowledge. And we have a lot of opportunity to unlock more of that package.
Yeah. And to relate it to tourism, I mean, this is something, I'm thinking about Planet 13 in Las Vegas. Planet 13, it's a huge dispensary, and so it becomes known as an attraction. No longer is it an amenity. It's an attraction. People will plan their trip around going to this place, or it will become part of their trip. And they'll go and they'll eat at the restaurants, and they'll stay at the hotels, and they'll spend their money elsewhere as well. It's not just on the cannabis that they're spending money. So there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah,
I believe.
Totally.
Another hour.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh, hey, can I say something quick?
He said a swear word. I will not repeat it. The mic is not working. I have some wonderful news. So we had Ralph come in, thankfully, and sub in for Onel, who was a little bit late coming, but he is here, so he is going to come in just for the last 5 minutes and ask one question each. If that's okay with you. Big round of applause for Ralph Bryan for hosting this last minute. He was incredible. Thank you. On KGL TV, watch him on the Brotherhood of True Heroes every Thursday night at 9 p.m. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
What can I take for you?
The strangest thing is being in LA traffic in Canada. So
It's a Friday afternoon in Toronto. You're not going anywhere fast. That's what happened to him. Okay. All right, down here. Yeah, traffic. That's why we took the GO train. Traffic. I'm back. All right. I don't need to give you my card. How you doing, Lisa?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing all right. I see here you're at Itopia booth.
Yes, we're here representing Itopia Life from Kingston, Jamaica. So we've got the Itopian brand in Canada now. We've got the Sorrel Kush as well as cherry juice.
These are available in OCS stores.
Yes, they're available in Ontario right now. You can pick up either SKU. They're available in half quarters and really nice flower, very sweet, fruity tones, and nice finish on it.
Wow, I was surprised to see you in here. I was expecting Blaine. So I looked over and saw, oh, hey, there's Lisa. We'll go over and talk with her. So the products are available there at the OCS through, are they would be in the stores right now? Okay, good. So would they be looking for Itopia Life? I see this shirt's got Itopian on it.
Yes, Itopian is the Canadian brand of Itopia Life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So. Oh, what do we got here? It's Zorro. All right. Yeah. Oh, there you go. If you got a garbage, oh, super. Thank you very much. So, these these are the strains that they've got here. Yeah.
It's actually BC Bud. So Jamaican brand with BC Bud.
Ah. So let's see what else we got. So in Jamaica, like obviously here we have our Cannabis Act. In Jamaica, they have what CCL or CLA?
Yes, the CLA, Cannabis Licensing Authority, I think is what it stands for. Yeah, so Itopia Life is Blaine's company. They're licensed by the CLA. They've got the Herb House in Kingston, Jamaica, so you can actually smoke cannabis there. You can
Smoke right in the business. That's what we want here in Ontario. But Doug says, no, we don't want no smoking around stores because it stinks. It's smelly.
Yeah, it's so silly. In Jamaica, it's the law. You have to smoke indoor. So you're not allowed to smoke outside of the herb house. You have to smoke inside. So it's very cool. Lots of vintage furniture inside. They use it to film podcasts. So they have reggae podcasts there, all kinds of music videos shot at the herb house. And it's right across from the Kingston, it's right across from the Canadian Embassy in Kingston.
In Kingston? Oh, yeah, down in, I think it's Kingston, Ontario. No, Jamaica. So now, I know they have stores down there. Now, does Itopia Life have a store? Like, are they allowed to have a retail like we have Farmgate here?
The Herb House is a retail store, so it's vertically integrated. They have their ganja farm in Ocho Rios. So they grow the weed on their farm. They've got greenhouse, then they harvest it, process it themselves, and then they can literally sell it au natural in Jamaica. They can sell it, in baggies if they want. It doesn't have to be child-proof. You don't have to have any crazy warnings on it. Yeah, so we actually use similar bags to what they have in Jamaica, but ours are child-proof. So we've got like our craft packs here. And in Jamaica, they sell all kinds of products that they make themselves. They're vertically integrated. And they also sell to the Marley store. So the Marley family just opened their very first ganja house.
All right. And everything's grown outside?
Yeah, grown greenhouse, but it's like open greenhouse, so it's the air is coming through the sides.
This is one question that I've always wondered about when it comes to Jamaica and growing, is the fact that there is so much that is grown, wildly or grown by growers. And I'm thinking about pollination. Is that something that they have to worry about when it comes to making sure that their plants that they're growing, even like in an open greenhouse, a concern about pollination in the air affecting the plants?
Well, most of the weed that they're growing is sensimilla, sensimilla, so without seed.
Right.
Yeah, so they're really good at weeding out the males. But I've been to lots of grows in Jamaica where they actually do breeding, but they'll just do it far away from the other plants. So, for example, I went to visit Waba's farm on Orange Hill, and some of the breeding that was being done was on the roof of like this really high building. So it's like very far from where the other plants are, and they had like a female plant with a cute little male planted underneath it. So obviously there's still male pollen around, but they're just growing in isolated areas that are surrounded by a bush, basically, like by jungle. So I think the jungle probably helps prevent the pollen from spreading.
Yeah, it would. It would grab the pollen that's in the air. It's like Jamaica. It's an island, right? There's wind and there's all kinds growing there, and yeah. So that's why I was curious about that.
Partner in Grow Antigua. So his business partner, who unfortunately just passed, Andrew Moody Stewart, he actually banned hemp farming from the island of Antigua because of the pollen. As an Antiguan, he didn't want hemp pollen, blowing around on the island and crossbreeding with his cannabis plants.
Yeah.
So it definitely is like when you're on an island, it could be a problem if you have too much male pollen out there. So yeah, it's definitely an issue that farmers are conscious of, just like here. I know a lot of the outdoor farmers in Canada, they're really conscious of pollen bombing. So someone actually sabotaging your grow, bringing a male plant and just like shaking it. So, I mean, anything can happen, whether you're in Canada, Jamaica, Antigua.
It can. Yeah. Exactly. Now let's see what else. Growing outside, all that stuff. I can assume they would. There's always some sophistication to it, but as far as store wise, is there like when it comes to the retail stores? Obviously, the packaging down there is different than what we got here. But as far as the stores, like here, we heard George up there talking about the window coverings on our stores. Like, do they have any? I'm gonna call it silly rules like that because I think it's a complete risk to everybody who enters the store.
Yeah, in terms of silly rules, I mean, it's much more flexible than here. It is medical down there, so it's you have to sign a form attesting, like almost like how it was in Vancouver, where you're kind of like self-attesting to whatever you're treating, whether it's depression or anxiety. So it is definitely different from here. Like here, we're just selling on the rec market.
All right, so down there, it's not really rec; it's medicinal.
It is medicinal in Jamaica. But actually, Atopian is just launching on herbaldispatch.com. So we are going for the medical market in Canada as well. So we'll be launching very soon in Canada in medical. But yeah, there it's just like a little bit different. And I would say that like the licensing authority is challenging. Like licenses can expire and getting your license renewed is a process in Jamaica. It takes time. So Blaine loves Jamaica. He's left Canada. Canada's way too stressful, but Jamaica's can be stressful too.
Oh, for sure. Now, I told years ago, like in the MedCan Access days, okay, I got a T-shirt off of Blaine, and it died finally. Like within the last year, I actually had to get rid of it because I had so many holes. I still got a hoodie from the MedCan Access days.
Too?
No, I didn't know that. No.
The Hamilton dispensary, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was always connected with MedCan through doing the shows with Treating Yourself, doing the home shows and health shows, and I was a member there as well, and got to meet No Blaine and Teresa and everybody else that was involved in it. It was always a good time.
Yeah, Tanya with the Women Grow as well. She was with Police
Yeah, and I still got my
Women Grow
I still
shirt.
got my Women Grow T-shirt, my red one, Women Grow Toronto. And I was telling you earlier today when you were up, I spotted you on stage that you had that event and you had the "fuck it, I quit" lady that was on the show. That's yeah.
Club. Yeah, those were really fun days. We did a gala as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much are the T-shirts? I got to get a new T-shirt. Large. I- All right, T-shirt. Yeah, yeah. The other one, it was years. It was forever, man. You know, I tie-dyed it. It was actually had a color to it, like a faint color to it, and then it just got so old, the color faded away, and sun bleached and all that. Extra large, okay, that'll do. That'll do. All right, thank you very much, and I'll I'll let uh, I'll let Blaine know. It was good seeing you too, Lisa, and we'll talk before we leave. We've been talking about Utopia. You got to give a shout out to your own business.
Shout out to Mercari. So Mercari Agency, we're a sales and marketing agency. We work with cannabis brands across Canada, from BC to Ontario. So yeah, we've got some really amazing brands in the market right now. We just launched Crooked Dory in Manitoba. So shout out to Atlantic Cultivation. In Ontario, we represent Good Buzz, Weathered Island, Highway 59, of course, Utopian. So yeah, just launching some really great brands. Can't forget Naked Mummer. So that's some super premium bud. We just launched Cactus Breath as well as Cake Crasher. So
Well, just so you know, Irene,
Haven't tried.
you're gonna have to try them. Get them in your book.
I'm gonna have to get them in the book for sure.
Thank you very much for the T-shirt. Good meeting you, and we'll talk soon. All right, there you go. Okay, is it? Neither one of us have got a headset on, so we can't hear Al. Okay, we're gonna have to change that. All right, let's go to a spot where I can just. Yeah, I'll get.
Yeah, let's get a headset in.
Yeah, I got to get a headset in so we can talk to Al. I'm just trying to get rid of my T-shirt here. Sorry. All right, and I got this wrapped around you. Okay, just so you know, Al.
It's almost 4:20.
Is it almost 4:20?
4:15. So if you want to do that here, you want to get inside, right?
Right.
There we go. Giving you a spell there. 2 hands.
We almost got him. We're there. We got it in our hand. I gotta find the end of the wire here.
We're almost there.
All right, there you go.
There we go. Oh, and we're in. Almost. We're on your damn thing. There we go. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right, now you got a headset here. Let me hold the mic for you.
Got the mic?
I got the mic. All right. You guys want to hear some more singing? No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I got the headset on there, Al.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading outside for 4:20.
Okay.
All right. Now I don't know when the next GO train leaves. But we're probably 4:20. Maybe we'll wrap it up. I don't know, within the next half hour. How's that?
Hey, whatever works for you, man.
Whatever.
Take us
What?
for another walk, dude. I'll put some music on.
Yeah. Okay. We're going outside.
All righty. Some walking music.
Yeah. Some walking music. Some
Well,
token
let's try
tunes.
the rock.
Yes, let's try the rock.
So what's the plan, Al?
$4:30 pretty well. Hey, let's maybe just make a round, one round around, walk through, see if there's anybody we see to say hi or bye, and then head out.
Sounds like a good plan. I'm game. We'll go see Kelly and maybe
With
get over to
music
see
or
Jackie.
without
And
music?
if she's not super busy, we'll get to see Val over at Shatterizer, unless you've already had the opportunity.
To talk to Val and Matt. Yeah, we haven't talked to Val and Matt yet. We always talk to them at every event
Do we
because
want
they're at
music
every
or
event that we go to. Like they're could be at the Legacy events.
Yes.
They're at these events. I said she's still in the booth. There's fewer people here now.
I see that.
Yeah, I don't know what time it finishes at. I don't. Oh, there's Matt right there. We'll get a few. We'll get a. We come by earlier, and we were dealing with something earlier when come across Matt. Yeah, I'm just passing the phone on over to Irene. Good day, Matt. How you doing?
Good day. How you doing?
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I was just saying. Al says hi as well. What was that you
did
said?
not say that.
He's giving me shit because he didn't say that because I just went ahead and just said it.
Damn you.
So I was just telling Irene that we see you guys everywhere we go.
We get around, so to speak. It's been a labor of love for us. We've been cannabis enthusiasts for a long time now. I'm afraid to say how long now. It's insane, but it's something that we've always loved, and so to be able to work in this industry is just a true pleasure.
Correct, because you hey Val sneaking up behind us. Yeah, because when you do these events, you're getting out in the public, you're getting to see people and talk to people, you're interacting. It's much better.
It's so important, and anybody that's interacted with Val or I or the brand Shatterizer, it's as we always say, the Shatterizer family. We want people to feel like it's their brand. They're part of our community, and it's not just a transaction. It's something far more. It's a long-term relationship we're building with our customers.
Sorry. Patients are absolutely loving your customer service. It's patience for patients, and you're there for them. It's so true. It's so true.
It's like I said, it's not about just selling an item and walking away. We want to build that relationship for the long term, and we're consumers, or patients as well. So it's like, we understand the importance of the role that cannabis plays in people's lives, and especially with patients. It's it's a really important part of their lives, and as an extension, ours as well. Um,
Oh yeah, for sure, exactly.
we just have so much fun interacting with our family. It's funny. I was going through my phone, these fancy iPhones now, right? You take pictures over the years, pictures you've forgotten you've taken, and all of a sudden you get a message, and it's like memories from this time and memories.
2018, we were 420. We did it in the park. Do you remember, Al? And you and Matt were walking off, and I was like, "Holy sh!" Can I swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Holy shit! Matt's doing an interview, and there you are, just walking alongside Matt.
That was
Just
a global marijuana march, I think. Yeah.
marijuana
Yeah, it was, yeah.
that he's ever done.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like seriously, like I was like, whoa.
it's not something I'm overly, I'm a very quiet, reserved person, and it's talking to friends, it makes it far more comfortable for me. So thank you for that as well.
Oh, no problem. No, it's a great product. I know, like I've got two of them just off to the left of my screen. People can't see them. They're just there for I can reach and grab for them. And I know you've got one, Irene.
I have to tell you, I have a 92-year-old woman who desperately needed something heavier than what she was, and she couldn't smoke. So she wanted to use the shatter because that's what made sense. And but she's not going to dig up a rig. You know what I mean? Set up a rig. She's 92, 93 years old. She has the shatterizer. She loves it. She is so grateful. She said it's so easy for her to use. It makes such a difference for her health and wellness. And at her age, she deserves that break.
And good shatter. Like seriously, like I understand what you're saying because our shatterizer is good for 20 different extracts, and a lot of people just enjoy something that has a bit of a higher range. And I'm so happy to hear that at 92 she's enjoying perfect clouds. Like seriously, good for her. She deserves to enjoy, you know?
Oh yeah,
These
exactly.
kinds of stories, when you start a business, you can't predict, how it's gonna work out, who it's gonna help. And so hearing stories like that is just it's heartwarming, and it's I almost have to shake myself because it's like, I designed the shatterizer for myself, because of my son. It's going back over 10 years now, and so to think that this idea that I had has grown to what it is, and is helping so many people, it's really rewarding, and
Good.
and it's unbelievable in a way. It feels like a dream, it's yeah.
Tell him I said it's not the fucking Oscars.
But what's out?
I got a message. And the message is, it's not the fucking Oscars.
Oh, I love you, Al.
I
I
you
miss
too,
you.
buddy.
We miss you.
Al, we
Yes.
miss you.
Okay.
We miss you. Miss you, Al.
Yeah, this is this is actually Al's mic. 'Cause, Al is so far north, right? He's half a day north of Toronto.
Yes.
So
I
it's
can
not
see
going to be
the
very
Northern Lights
seeing the Northern Lights. He says
last
So
night, right above my house.
right above his house, the Northern Lights. So he can't be here, but his mic can,
Well,
right? The mic carries the tradition.
it's always nice to see and speak to Al. It's unfortunately we can't see him in the flesh, but it's nice to get teased by him as well. I miss that.
I'm not
that
dead
part
yet.
of Al as well.
I'm not dead yet.
He says, "I'm not dead yet, man. I'm not dead."
Good.
Good. All right. Well,
I'm tired of this dribble. Let's move on.
that's right. I'm just going to ask him, where can people find your product? Website, so on.
Yeah, shatterizer.ca, shatterizer.com if you're in the US, and retailers all across Canada. You can find our hardware. And we now have our cannabis side of our business, which you can also find in licensed dispensaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't ran into any. I don't go to the stores a lot, but the ones I've been to, I haven't ran into them yet.
We have
But
8 Ball up here.
you have the product up there, Al says.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 Ball.
8 Ball Kush shatter we have. We have an 8 Ball Kush double infused pre-roll, which is
Double.
yeah, so it's 8 Ball Kush flower infused with 8 Ball Kush shatter and then rolled in keef. And then 1 gram format. Really, really nice. Really nice. Yeah.
Gram joints.
Gram joints.
Gram joints.
I've had a
Gram
few.
joints.
They're nice.
So,
Yeah, sounds
very
nice.
reasonably priced. $15.95, I believe, is typically the retail price, but of course, every retailer can
Is different,
can
correct?
price it accordingly.
The I was going to ask a question about that joint, but oh well, it slipped my mind.
I do that all the time.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, current recent memory loss, right? But that's good. Good. I'll have to. Oh, I know what it was. Do you have a specific name for it? The joint itself?
We just call it the 8 Ball Kush double infused pre-roll. Yeah, with not
Fused.
we don't have any sort of fancy name. Just
Just said, make it easier to ask for if it was a specific name to ask at a retail.
it's under the brand, the Shatterizer Extracts brand.
Yeah. Okay.
So you literally just ask for Shatterizer.
You got any here? You could just maybe, just fill my pocket before you leave. No. Yeah, I know. I'm only kidding.
Yeah, so we're very fortunate. We got 4 different strains of shatter in the market right now. A live wax, a bunch of pre-rolls, and we just launched an infused milled flower. So pre-ground flour that's been infused with shatter. I think it's coming in at 38% right now, so it packs quite a punch, and it's a phenomenal product. But this all started years back from this idea of building these vaporizers. So,
That's right, exactly. And look how much has expanded and grown, and that's because of the support in the community buying your product, man.
100%. We've been so fortunate to be loved by so many people, and we couldn't be where we are without all of our Shatterizer family. So, and actually, I was saying with the phone, we were going through the phone, and it was showing us all these different times and events that we've been, and it's like it feels like it was so long ago, but when you see it, it seems like it was just yesterday, and you really feel and see the breadth of places we've been, friends that we've made. It's
You had a
so
sticker
cool.
for every event that you went to.
Oh,
You have a whole wall of
It's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's really one day what I'd love to do is put a montage together of
go.
sort of the travels of Shatterizer and all of our family members along the way.
See the garbage guys going by. That might be a sign that what time's this thing close at?
Time to get out.
Yeah. We're talking about getting out. You got anything you want to say, Al, before we wrap up here with Matt and Val?
You owe me $20.
You owe me $20.
Damn you. Damn you. It's in the mail. The check is in the mail.
Okay.
All right, guys. Good seeing you again. We'll make sure that we'll see you again at the next event. There's no doubt about that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's always.
Yeah, it was always great to see you guys.
Thank you.
Well.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. See you, Val. But twice the size of booth. And you got help. Help to boot. All right, Al.
Alrighty.
Oh, she just wants to show everybody their product.
I'm surprised they're allowed to have product out.
Well, yeah.
Is it fake product?
No. I got it. Hey, Matt, we're not done. Oh, he's got a customer. He's got a customer, so I won't bother him. Okay, thanks. All right.
You keep going past that fudge. That's not fair, Al.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, we got yeah. Right.
We've
Okay.
got to wrap it up soon because we're coming close to our end of time.
Yes, sounds good to me, man.
And
Sounds good to me.
I've had like half a dozen doobies for this thing.
Gonna smoke a doobie on the way over to the GOAT train, and it'll smell nice for everybody who's on it with us. I'm just trying to see.
It really cleared out fast, eh?
Yeah. It was just like I didn't notice, but it did it. Was it sort of maybe after the awards?
Yeah.
It wasn't right away, but
I'm sure it'll be busier tomorrow.
yeah.
So you ready to say goodbye?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to say goodbye. You ready to say goodbye, Irene?
Hi.
Spin the camera around and say goodbye.
Oh, okay.
More button, yeah.
I'm gonna run the
camera.
The closing thing.
Scroll up. Yeah, that's what it is. Back down. And there you are. All right, there we go. Okay. So what do you say? We should just go find a sign. What do you? There you go.
Find a sign.
Go find a sign. We'll go find a sign. Then we can just find a sign to sign on.
Okay.
Oh, here we come. Here she comes. Bye, Kelly. Great job. Way to go. Fantastic.
High Pace Radio, my family. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
in there.
And CBGtv.
CBGtv.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Al. Hi. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So anybody want to catch Kelly's broadcast? That's on CBGtv Facebook page today. Get over there and check it out. Some really good video. Really nice. Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations on your nomination. Well deserved.
Hey, no, that's great. I got it. I have it on the website. Yes, exactly. With the link. All right. See you, Kelly. Thank you. All right. All right. Irene's trying to keep the cables preventing from tying us up, man.
You're making me dizzy.
All right. Okay, we just got to get through this crowd.
Dizziness.
We we ran into Kelly, and we really didn't run into what I was looking for as far as a sign. But there we go. We got, this is the sign, but it's not really much of a. It's anyway. I have to spin that around. What do you think?
Have to crouch down.
There you go.
There we go. See, small one. Where are we? Where am I? Where are you? Here, we gotta go like this. We gotta stretch it out.
There we go.
There you go.
We're crouching in the counter. Yes, of course it is.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Here we go. We're live. We're going home. We're done for the day. Thanks for joining us, everybody, at CannExpo in Toronto. It's on for the whole weekend. Check it out Saturday and Sunday, both days. Things going on all weekend long, including the cooking contest.
Yeah, there's a cooking contest, and I know some of those bakers and cookers, and oh, it's gonna be yummy. It's gonna be some yummy stuff. Definitely, if you can get down here, get down here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Al, and everybody watching out there, we're out of here. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
You're watching the Cannabis Broadcasting Group here at CBGtv.com.